television.
Fantastic.
/ shofu.
Forward slash.
Isn't it / or is it /?
It's / You got it right.
Yeah, it's / Why
do you say it like that?
Because I always thought the / was the implied version. Like if you just said / I assumed the / would be implied.
That's
Welcome
fair.
to the / Filmcast today. I'm your host, David Chen. Today we're going to be
Get a
interviewing.
little more specific. You feel me? Yeah.
How about Stormstrike?
Yeah, what's good with you, bro? You addicted too?
Nah, we were talking about it while you were AFK.
I was saying it looks kind of fun, actually.
No, it is fun.
I just didn't know if it was a sponsored stream or not.
It's definitely fun. They just need some polish and they need some people playing this shit. Nobody's playing it. It's a brand new game that just came out. It's in beta and it's in it's like early access. Has some potential.
Thanks, man.
No problem, bro.
Hey! Okay, but what games are on right now?
League of Legends.
No. Don't want to.
No. Pelicans are playing.
That Spurs game, bro.
There was the Lakers game last night.
Spurs game. That Lakers game was a fucking clown fiesta.
I was there. I was right there
Bucks and
across the
Wizards,
street
hold
at the Genshin concert.
So
Yeah. He had to tell us he was front row, man.
Oh no, I wasn't front row. I was
Said he was
middle
across the
orchestra
street.
center. It was really nice. The Genshin concert. It was real
He
good.
was at the
you
fucking
weren't
Olive
there,
Garden
you
watching
were-
on the TV, bro.
You can't say you
No,
were
I
at
was
the-
there. I saw. Yeah, sure I can. There were all the Lakers players were parked in the same parking lot that I was.
Bro, you're
Oh,
in a
so you know-
completely
you know
different
what-
building.
I know LeBron James. Yeah, he's a good buddy of mine.
I know
That's
LeBron
fucking
James.
cap, bro.
Not Cap here. I'll call him up right now. Hold on, give me a second.
Oh yeah, he'll definitely pick up a Rogers base at 5:43
Dude, are you kidding
p.m.
me?
Bro.
He absolutely will. Hold on, give me a second. Hold on.
Oh, boy.
I will put this on
And then
speaker.
Ricky pops in with the AI.
No. Hold on. Ricky's not
Wait, you
here.
trying to
Wait
watch
a
these
minute.
weak ass clippers?
Yeah.
Or LeBron's about to start naming off his favorite anime, like how he names off NFL players that he watches, bro.
Here we go. Here he is. Here he
That's
is.
gross.
Wait, let me see. Why isn't he picking up?
Ricky actually just cooked for this year then.
You know War Champ only pulled
War
up for
Champ,
that
War
fucking
Champ, you
that
understand
one
you do-
tally.
You do have to say some stuff for this to count, right?
Oh no, don't worry. I'm here.
LeBron James.
That was your joke, Roger?
Why did it take it so long? What are you trying to do right now?
Where's the LeBron James kid? I want to find the.
Come on now.
Where's
dog.
the LeBron James
Liquid
kid?
Office.
Come on now.
Got my AirPods in like shofu. I'm ready to go. Ricky can eat shit.
LeBron James. LeBron James. LeBron James.
Hey, how about them Golden
Everyone's
Guardians?
playing it out. It's not me anymore. Great. Very good.
Japan time! This is for you!
Japan time. This is for you.
LeBron James. LeBron James.
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
Yo, Bronny definitely watches the Japan Time podcast.
Shaq is crazy for that still to this day. To this
He's really
day,
not,
Shaq.
though. He was telling the truth.
No, but why did he go knee high?
Because somebody was going to the Guangdong Tigers, bro.
No. You see, I know what you said, but that's not what he said. He said,
Guangdong Tigers.
That's what I'm saying. They say, what team should he play for next? Guangdong
Oh,
Tigers,
man.
bro. That's what you gonna have to learn Chinese, buddy.
Ni hao. Ni hao.
today's
So who we
podcast
going
is
on?
sponsored by
Epson printers.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
This song is sponsored by the Shadow Government.
Welcome to my favorite murder for this week.
Okay.
This week we're talking about the murder of
that's
Fidel.
Roger, you listen to that?
Of course, yeah.
Yo, that's
My favorite murder.
I just got into that one.
It's a good one, man. That's what Only Murders of the Building is based
Welcome
on.
to
Is that
Conan
podcast.
O'Brien Needs a Friend.
There you go. There you go.
That podcast is actually fire.
Irashai, Marseille. Welcome to the 8-4 Play Podcast this week. I'm your host, Mark Jamie Jesus McDonald. Joining me, we have John Ricciardi. Just go down my entire feed of everything. What's up, everyone? It's me, Ethan Klein. Welcome to the H3 Podcast.
The whole fucking Spotify up. He got his whole
That's right. I got everything. That's good.
Oh my god, bro.
Why is this podcast still so ass if Roger knows like 12 off the bat?
It's me, Hassan Piker. Today we're doing
you gotta do
leftovers
that.
with my friend Ethan Klein.
Roger, you gotta do that. You gotta do that. You are listening to the Lex Friedman podcast. You gotta, I hate how Lex Friedman whispers, bro.
You are listening to Don't Look Up, the new podcast by NPR.
Today's episode is with. Like, I hate the way he just looks at the camera and talks.
Today's episode, we'll be talking about Pokimane. Are her cookies worth it?
What?
Let's find out.
This.
We're not doing that.
I mean, we'll probably touch on it, but we're not having a full-on
talk about it.
discussion like it's the
We will talk.
fucking...
I really actually want to talk about it. I want to talk about it.
Like, she should have just.
That's my point.
Yeah.
You make a product, you price it at whatever the fuck you want, and you ignore
Exactly.
everything else, bro. Like,
Exactly. But this is
buy it if you
podcastable because I
want,
was gonna
don't
say.
buy it. It's not podcastable. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit.
It is. No, let me explain why. Because I'm on her side. I'm on her side.
There's no
Because
side
when
to
she
the
said-
deal. What do you mean?
I'm on her side.
No.
When she
There's
said.
no
When
side,
she said.
bro.
Please,
It is. I'm on her side.
Roger
When
is
she
on her
said-
side because Roger gets the bag multiple times. too. That's
Exactly.
all I'm
Listen,
saying.
I'm on her side.
Look,
When she said y'all are broke boys who can't afford my cookies, I'm on her side because look, these are the same people. It's the same way I'm like, look, I'm gonna ban you if you say something bad on my chat and you gotta pay me $50 in a PayPal apology. It's the same damn thing. She's on demon time like me.
No. Because
Iman, I'm standing you tonight. Don't worry about it, Iman. I'm on your side.
Hell no, bro. I'm the most qualified to talk about this. You know why?
You got a bunch of broke boys in your chat, Shofu.
Yo,
That's
can
why.
I talk?
You're
No,
defending
first of
the
all, you
broke
sound
boys.
fucking. I call these motherfuckers broke every day. All right, but
That's what I'm saying.
But
I'm
no,
not saying anything you don't say to
nigga,
them.
listen to me, goddamn
This
it!
is podcastable.
Shut the fuck up. No, it's not.
This boy.
I call these
I am
motherfuckers
the
broke
eldest boy.
every day. But I would never call somebody broke in the event they were trying to buy something from me, bro. It's a whole different situation. They're trying to buy my product. I'm not gonna call them broke because you can't afford it.
Of course,
that's
of
crazy.
course.
But in
But
that
you're
case, buy
saying
it
to
or don't
them
buy it.
regularly,
It's just not the
if you
same.
say them regularly on the stream, you say to them regularly on the stream, you go, look, you're all broke, whatever. But I have this new merch line. I got to fund the Pokemon site for. Give me your money. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, that's
There's
not what
nothing
I'm saying.
wrong with
it's
that.
the context, bro. When I call them broke, they know I'm not serious. In the event that it actually becomes serious, I'm not saying that.
You are somewhat serious.
Why would I call
Like,
somebody
yeah.
broke because they can't afford something? That's fucked
But
up.
you are somewhat serious when you say you're broke. You're not. You're talking
You
to
ain't got
different
no
SKUs of
money,
your
take
audience.
your broke
Not
ass
everybody
home.
can afford everything.
Of course not. Of course. But she wasn't talking to them though. She was talking to the people who were complaining about the price. She wasn't talking to people who actually don't have money. She's talking to the people who have money, who are like, I can't believe it's
Bro,
$7 for a cookie. And she's like, get your broke ass up and buy my cookies. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's
What?
fine. She's not talking to the broke people. She's talking to the people who have money. I understand. Iman, I understand. You're fine. Don't worry about it.
She is not listening.
Yo, what the fuck is going on right now? Why you gotta do this?
I'll
here?
DM her this right
so
now.
My question is, right? What flavor are these cookies?
Who cares?
They better
about the
be
damn cookies,
rose
man?
gold.
My fat ass does. Now what?
Well, they're healthy. They're supposed to be healthy.
And they're
so you
$7.
Hey,
Go enjoy
Tito,
it. Go
Tito,
enjoy
Tito,
it.
those
Website
no.
cookies,
Those
$7
cookies are not
cookies,
targeted
bro.
towards you, bro.
Nothing wrong with
Why
that. Get
not?
your $7 cookies for Thanksgiving. You're fine, man. Don't worry about it.
They can't be more expensive than Girl Scout
Anybody
cookies.
know if this is
They're not.
podcast?
They're not. They're $7.
This podcast.
Girl Scout cookies
Yo,
are
what?
going
Yo,
through the roof.
what's going on right now, bro? Is she sponsoring you, nigga? What's happening?
She should.
What is this
I'm
defensive
down. You
wall
want to
you
sponsor
putting
me?
up right now?
Let's do
How
it.
much a
Bro,
fucking vodka Samoa?
if her and Ludwig want to sponsor me, I'll eat her cookies and play Suika game all day, dude. I don't care.
Okay.
Send me that money. Let's go. I'm down.
The only,
Roger's a munch?
the only
I'm a
issue
what?
I'm seeing is the
Somebody should have
context
said,
of what
no,
she
it's
said. What she said.
podcastable.
That's true. But the context was funny, I thought.
Yeah.
She didn't need to apologize. She should have stood her ground.
Nah, she's tripping, bro.
Nah.
Well, of course you would say that. You called that scummy McDareth. You shut up.
Damn.
Broke.
Yeah,
Get outta
I
here.
don't switch up. I feel like you going after.
That's
the
what I'm saying. But
community like that is,
that's good though. See, you said you don't
bad
switch
look.
up. That's good. That's a good look. No, because you're not switching up on your stance. Neither am I. The only thing I'm switching up on is calling this the Never Forget podcast. That's the only thing. I won't do that today. That's the only thing. I have a different thing that we'll start this with.
Know if this
We're not going to do the 9/11 callback. We're fine.
I think this might be podcastable.
You ain't funny.
Know if this is podcastable.
None of this is podcastable, bro.
I think this is podcastable.
I think this is a video. I think Vanilla can make this a video right now for a break week. Shofu and Roger discuss Pokemon's cookies. Easy. That's a highlight right there.
Yeah, go ahead and post it so I can never come back ever again, please.
Oh, hi there. Japan Time will be back right after these messages. Where's the light switch? Welcome, everyone, to the Giant Bombcast for November 20th, 2023. I'm your host, Jeff Gersman, and I'm joined by my co-host, the world's #1 ranked Storm Strikers player, LeBron James. How are you, LeBron James? And thank you very much for hosting your stream on twitch.tv/shofu. Where's LeBron?
Bro, you sound like a 40-year-old man trying to relate with his kid. Shut up.
What's LeBron?
Oh, my God. Shut up.
Either way, of course, I'm your host, Rogers Base. I'm joined by Shofu this week. I actually do think you're the #1 ranked Storm Strikers player. I don't know anyone else playing this game. How are you feeling today, buddy?
Tito plays and there's no ranked on the game, so.
There's no ranked on the games?
There's no ranked on the game.
Yeah.
What the heck? I guess that's good news for McDareth, because he always loses like in Pokemon Unite. So what's up, McDareth?
Nah, you're not. Nah, okay, nah.
Nah, that's facts.
Especially not Unite. Don't make me drop the tapes, Roger.
Wait, where's the clip? Where's the clip, bro? Where's the clip?
Where's the clip?
First of all, Roger got to be one of the worst Pokemon Unite players I've ever seen. Okay.
Yeah.
I still did better than McDareth, and that's my point.
No, you did
yes,
not.
He did.
I did way more damage. I absolutely was. My Talonflame was raining fire down on the sky.
Let me explain to you what Roger does, okay? Because I had to relive this, okay?
Yeah, by all means.
Roger and Ricky's newer in bottom lane, so I'm trying to help them out. Then half the time, Ricky's trying to learn. Roger's in the lane with someone trying to learn. It's like, no, don't worry, bro. I'm scoring points at their goal while they're pushing up on Ricky. He can't do anything. And then, like, they're doing objective, and here comes Roger all the way at their goal.
You're saying this, but literally, Viram, he's sick today, and he purposely came in call because he knows you're lying. He literally popped in call just to prove that you're lying. I know I'm a better Pokemon Unite player. Drop the clip. Drop the clip, please. I want to see the receipts. I want to see the receipts.
This shit still recorded. Don't make me do it.
We're talking about how I'm better at Pokemon Unite than McDareth. That's what we're talking about. I am for sure.
You could be
1v1 me. 1v1 me. Quick battle. Mimikyu versus Mew.
You don't want to do that.
I do want to do that. I'm saying I'm telling you,
and Ricky
I want to do it. Ricky sucks, bro. Ricky sucks. He's terrible at everything.
I don't know a single game
Ricky's actually trash, bro.
I know, but I'm just telling you, you don't want to do that.
Speaking of trash, I heard that you don't like turkey, Tito. Is that true?
Turkey is trash.
Why do you say that? I think you've just never had good turkey. If you're saying that's trash.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Trash is too far. It's just not good.
I think it is a suboptimal thing, and we just eat it because we think we're supposed to eat it. But if it's a bird that you would only voluntarily eat because of the holiday, it can't be that good.
No, because you're grouping all turkey together. A turkey sandwich go crazy on any day of the week. If you talking about Thanksgiving turkey,
I'm talking about Thanksgiving turkey specifically. Yes.
Yeah. But you can't just sweep all.
I say turkey in general.
Deli turkey goes crazy.
Thanksgiving turkey sucks. That is my stand.
You know what else goes crazy? Coast Hentai hard drive. What's going on, Coast? How are you, buddy?
Is that true?
I don't know. I was trying to...
Game. Can I confirm? Deny the size of the hard drive because the police might be after me and we might be listening to this podcast.
Oh, okay.
Why would they be after you?
Well, yeah, I was gonna say. Why would they be after you for hentai? You're a grown man,
bro. If you save like more than hey, what's up, guys?
More than you should finish that. He's
No,
not going to finish his statement. All right, he's good. Someone else who's always good is Mike. How are you, Mike? Welcome back from your world tour. This is your first appearance back.
It's good to be back. How have you guys been?
We've been
How
good.
was your world tour? He asked about your world tour.
Yeah.
Oh, it was fine. I mean, I guess like relevant to the podcast, I just played some games. I saw the FNAF movie.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah. I went to people wanted to ask us about that, but none of us saw it. So what was your opinions on that?
Gosh.
1 minute review.
In 1 minute review, I thought it was not a very good movie, but I had a really good time watching it.
Oh, perfect.
That seems fair.
Yeah.
Were there any good like Easter eggs that you enjoyed in there?
Oh my god, a lot of Easter eggs. There was a lot of like fan stuff put into the movie, which I really loved. Like obviously, like I'm sure you heard that like Matt Pat was in it and everything. But there was also early on, like with the first Five Nights at Freddy's, like early on had a lot of hoaxes because the game had a lot of like secret Easter eggs. Like there'd be like a 1 in a billion chance to see a character appear on your game. And so like a lot of people would do like fake ones and try and trick people into thinking that they're in the game.
No,
and
that's
one of the
hot
first
ones.
one of the first ones was for this dog animatronic named Sparky. And someone was trying to really hard to be like, no, trust me, if you look at the parts and service room, Sparky can appear there. He appears through the door. And obviously it was fake. But Sparky actually appears in the movie in the background of one of the scenes. It was very, very cool.
It is cool. You know who else is cool? A resident sick podcast host today. We got Viram. We wish you well. I'm surprised you actually made it today. You said you're fighting off a cold right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't feel 100%, but I'm also I also can't sleep right now, so I'm here. I was admittedly hoping that Zeph would be here so I could listen to him just.
He's also like semi-sick as well. He's having a toothache.
We're all sick this week.
Viram, you know what you should try? You should try. This is like my guaranteed way for getting over like homesickness or like cold and stuff. Take an onion, cut it in half, and then take one of the halves and scoop out most of the onion so that you just have like a thick layer of the onion.
Okay.
Put some honey in it.
Yes.
Put some there's like another really key ingredient thing in there. Put some
lemon or ginger.
Yep, you can put either of those in there.
What did you just say, Joe?
And then refrigerate it for about an hour, and then just eat it afterwards.
Like something that's a little less gross.
Straight up like cures me all the time.
One thing I would absolutely recommend is there's a thing called Papacoa that is like the best thing if you ever have a sore throat. You can get it on Amazon, and they're basically like little honey packets that you shoot, and they're really, really good. It's Papacoa. And a lot of like my voice actor buddies will take it if they have to be screaming in a session for like 4 or 5 hours, or like if I have a stream where I have to play a game right after doing a Nintendo Direct where I'm like screaming all morning, it gets my voice back instantly. Papacoa. So get some Papacoa packets. Use Coast recipe. Have a little honey onion, little contraption. Have that. Hopefully you'll be feeling better.
Hello?
Where are you, War Champ? Are you okay? I know you're in Los Angeles right now, but you're sounding kind of crusty. It sounds like you're the one with the cold this week.
I'm on AirPods, so I don't know. You guys tell me. I thought these things were supposed to be good.
Oh no, you're cutting out a little bit. It's not quite Ricky in the submarine, but it doesn't sound too great.
Hey, at least he's here compared to
at the airport.
That's right. It does sound like me at the airport. I forgot I called in at the airport that one time. Oh, man. Well, because on the off chance Zeph does actually manage to make it, we're actually going to save the Mario RPG talk. We want to start with the thing that everyone's been talking about this past week, the nominations for the Game Awards. This is something that we predicted on a previous show. We were talking about what we thought is going to get nominated in each category. There were some pretty big snubs. I think overall, though, the nominees were pretty good. So we're just going to go in order the nominees and talk about what we think. Should we start?
Are we talking about esports coach? Like,
I was going to say, should we
them?
start with those? Should we start with like ones that we're not going to do?
If you want to go in reverse order up to a certain point,
I can't even actually comment on esports coach. When have I ever been
there's
with these
there's a lot of them that's just like,
okay,
so what the hell y'all
want. Please use your discernment to pick the ones that actually
I will.
matter.
Yeah, and do it in reverse order, I think, as well.
Yeah, I think reverse order is definitely better. So removing the esports content creator ones or whatever.
I will say.
Oh, go ahead.
Shout outs to T1. And if you know, you know. That's it.
Okay. All right. Starting with most anticipated game, the nominees are Hades 2, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, Star Wars Outlaws, Tekken 8, and Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Any major snubs? I feel like Metroid Prime not being here was a little weird, but
we still don't know.
Really,
bro, that does not count. But that doesn't even exist.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, you sound better
You
now.
talking about the little devil inside?
Okay, cool.
I was just gonna say this.
That game is not highly anticipated, bro.
Yeah, this category is a little weird because there's not many games that have been announced that are like the big thing for next year, aside from like FF7. So I feel like it's just heavily favored in FF7 because I believe a lot of those games are slated to be released in like January through March. So I feel like that award's a little odd.
Well, the whole award is bullshit, right? Like that's the most bullshit award of all of them. Like I think.
I don't know about that one.
No, there's definitely ones that are more bullshit.
Yeah,
no, I mean,
I think there's definitely
people anticipate games. Yeah, like it's not that crazy.
No one does. They don't do that for movies. They don't fucking be like most anticipated. Like it's such like a nothing award.
Yeah, but
it's not.
I mean, you can't really even gauge this for real.
There's a lot you can't really like gauge.
Yeah,
like truly, but
yeah, because the thing is, like, within different circles, people are going to be anticipating different things. Like within this group, for instance, no one gave a shit about Starfield, and yet somehow it was on there last year, or the year before, whatever.
I do feel like Starfield for a while though, people were hyping up. It was like prior to when the game was coming out, Xbox was like leaning everything on Starfield for a while. The game came out and was like an 8 out of 10, but I mean, realistically, there were a lot of people that were pretty hyped for it. I feel the one that kind of stands out is Tekken 8 because that game comes out in January, and like obviously it's going to be good. I think a lot of us are looking forward to it. But like even in terms of fighting games, I'm thinking something like Project L would maybe even be on here first.
Yeah, I'm surprised that wasn't on there.
You don't have a date. That's the issue. You don't really know
guess.
what's going to be.
Yeah.
You don't know
I
if it's
feel
gonna come out
like
next year.
feel like this category is the way of Keeley saying, "Hey guys, these might be the Game of the Year nominations for next year, so you might want to play these."
Or maybe something where it's like he has some deal with these companies to be like, we'll have a trailer for whoever wins or something that will show at the show. Because I do think we're going to get a Rebirth trailer during this.
I'm
Project L
somewhat in that car.
Sure,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Oh, 100%.
No, we don't
That's
have
what
a
I'm
date
saying.
for Project L though. We don't even know if it's coming out.
But still, I feel like Project L is still more anticipated than
I'm
some of those
anticipating
games
that
on
game
there.
more than all 5 of those games that are coming out.
No, but I think the idea is that these games are coming out next year for sure. So
with solid release dates.
Yeah, I didn't see all that in the damn award names. So.
He said that.
How? Where?
He said
It says,
he said
recognizing an announced game that has demonstrably illustrated potential to push the gaming medium forward. So it actually doesn't clarify 2024.
I'm pretty sure he said that in the thing.
Maybe he did. Maybe he did.
Either way, I think Final Fantasy VII or Tekken 8 is the winner in that one.
Yeah. Next one in reverse order that I actually do think is interesting to talk about is Best Adaptation. So this is recognizing outstanding creative work that faithfully and authentically adapts a video game to another medium. We have Castlevania Nocturne, Gran Turismo, The Last of Us HBO show, the Super Mario Brothers movie, and Twisted Metal.
All right, Mike, tell him.
I know. I was gonna say I was surprised Five Nights at Freddy's wasn't on.
Why is Tetris not on here, man?
Oh, Tetris! That movie.
Where is Tetris?
Weird.
Tetris should be on here and should be winning.
Wait, but should it though?
It was a very good movie. Yeah,
Tetris was very good.
I really like it, but the movie's not really about. It's about the making of.
I mean, if
a
Gran
game.
Turismo's allowed,
Yeah,
then I feel like Tetris should be allowed.
I also kind of think
isn't Gran Turismo isn't the whole premise that they're playing that it's taking people who play the game.
It's not an adaptation of the game though.
Yeah, it's like an adaptation of a story that happened.
Right.
Okay. My bad.
Because of that, I honestly thought that there might be one that would sneak in here because obviously there's no precedent for like theme park stuff. But I was thinking there was potentially an opportunity for Super Nintendo World to be nominated for this too. Because technically, like, that would be an adaptation. It doesn't.
I think that's not what the category is aimed for, though.
Yeah. But it says for another entertainment medium. So I thought if it was going to be anywhere, it could have worked.
Yeah, that actually could work.
I think this one comes down to Last of Us and Mario movie.
Yeah. I'm honestly surprised Twisted Metal was here. I actually liked it. I think Twisted Metal is way better than.
I heard good things about it.
Yeah, it's actually very solid. But I'm surprised.
I mean, Twisted Metal is not better than Castlevania.
Oh no, yeah, 100%. I don't think
Castlevania is actually objectively probably the highest quality thing on that list.
I think.
I don't know. The Last of Us show is pretty good. Yeah. And I don't even like Last of Us. In fact, it was
produced pretty well.
I talked multiple times on the show about how I don't like The Last of Us. But I think the show is
also, to be fair.
Oh, I guess there you go.
To be fair, Roger, I think from what I gathered, I think a lot of your issues with The Last of Us comes from the fact that it's a cinematic game. It's a kind of game that actually does just work better as a series or a movie, and this, of course, is a series. So
works well narratively. It's good. The actors are good. I voted for the Mario movie for this one, but I think Last of Us is going to take.
I voted for Last of Us. Yeah,
I voted for Castlevania.
Ooh. Okay, so all good choices. All good choices. And actually, you saying that Twisted Metal was pretty good. Has me kind of interested. I might go check it out.
I think if it's not too much leaning into it. There's like cameos, but I feel like they did. It's funny enough, and there was enough focused on the game and not too goofy. I thought it was pretty okay.
Also, speaking of goofy things, McDareth actually managed to pull up the MP4 of our Pokemon Unite match, and that will be uploaded as a edited version for the highlights, and will also be uploaded in full for the members on the YouTube channel. So make sure to look forward to that when I absolutely obliterate McDareth live on stream in Pokemon Unite. Next category, we have Best Multiplayer. The nominees for this one were Baldur's Gate 3, Diablo 4, Party Animals, Street Fighter 6, and Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
Why the fuck is Diablo 4 here?
Why the fuck is Baldur's Gate here?
I mean, Baldur's Gate is very good multiplayer.
I didn't vote for I just didn't vote for Baldur's Gate here because all of my multiplayer experiences weren't that great.
They were pretty bad. The multiplayer Baldur's Gate low-key is the worst part.
What makes the multiplayer bad?
I'm playing the whole game in co-op. I like it a lot.
What do you mean, why is Diablo here?
You said what, Warchamp?
The Diablo experience, the multiplayer experience in Diablo, especially at launch, was not good. So I don't think.
If you don't got any friends, sure.
I have friends that I was playing co-op the entire time. That shit was.
I have friends. I definitely have friends.
I don't know if Coase has the same experience with Baldur's Gate multiplayer, but for me, it just it kind of ruined a lot of the flow of the game. Like it felt like everything was like.
How I will explain it is if you play Baldur's Gate alone and then you progress a little and then you play co-op with a friend from the beginning, it's very hard to be like non-controlling of their experience because you have so much knowledge of it already. And it's not like it's a multiplayer experience where it's a guided story, it's a guided path, or it's something more simpler like Street Fighter in that sense. Like their action in multiplayer can have a lot of impact on the entire multiplayer experience in general. So I think for Baldur's Gate, it's very case by case on how you view the multiplayer experience. And that's kind of why I didn't vote for it.
Yeah, for me, I've been playing the whole game through with a group the whole time, all of us playing together, not looking ahead on like tactical.
Yeah, see, I can understand why that would be viewed as a very good experience because that probably is a really good experience.
But going between your own playthrough and multiplayer,
that's when it's rough.
I find it horrendous.
Oh yeah, I can get that. The one thing I wish they would change from multiplayer is there's parts like when you're trying to do a side quest for a character, they have to be in your party. But if you have 4 people, you cannot add them. Well, you can switch people now, but when it launches, you couldn't add them. So there's some quests you just can't do. So like that part, I agree. I wish they would have changed that. But I think the overall package, I enjoyed it.
Was there anything in terms of multiplayer that you guys thought was missing from this category?
from multiplayer?
In terms of like
there was one game I
nomination?
was thinking of when I did my voting.
What were you thinking of?
I don't remember because I remember I was making a big emphasis on the contrast between Baldur's Gate and Street Fighter, and Street Fighter and Party Animals, but I forget what game it was. I think I ultimately voted for Street Fighter 6 here just because, like, how can you not play Street Fighter when it's not multiplayer? You know?
Yeah. The one that I honestly feel like was missing from this, it was missing from two categories actually that I've spent so much time on this year that had amazing multiplayer was F-Zero 99.
That's the game I was thinking of. Yes.
I don't know really where it would have fit, but I definitely would have liked to. Hey, welcome, Zeph. Welcome. I would have liked to see F-Zero 99 in this category though, because I've spent so much time playing that game online. I think Fidel also agreed that F-Zero should have been in this. I know Ricky and I play it all the time together too, so a little bit of a bummer that wasn't there, or that it missed out in the racing category. But
I want to hear Mike's input because I got a broad sense of what he was thinking about, but I never got to hear his explanation for it. Because you argued for Mario Wonder's multiplayer, didn't you?
Yeah, I voted for Mario Wonder for this.
So why did you vote Mario Wonder? Just because you thought it was a fun kind of experience?
I thought it was, yeah. When I was playing it, I always played online, and I feel like it added a lot to my experience, especially just because it felt unique and it was designed really well.
Yeah, but doesn't the online force you to pretty much not die? Like you always get picked up by people or something.
I mean, that's just multiplayer Mario in general. It's just like
people
because
into the bubbles, yeah.
With how they designed the ghost system, yeah, you won't really lose any lives. But I have, I did die a bit even in online because you have to have them touch you. But no, I really loved playing with the online multiplayer in this. It felt very Journey-esque to me more than a Dark Souls experience.
Sure.
Because I feel like Dark Souls is you're calling in for an assist, whereas Journey is you're kind of subtly very it's not like you're helping each other through the experience. It's just having someone with you gives you a passive bonus almost.
I feel that.
And I really liked it.
Right on.
Yeah,
I
agree with Mike there. I was gonna say, I think because I also played the majority of my Wonder playthrough with the online multiplayer enabled, and it definitely added to the experience for the most part. Though I didn't vote for Wonder, I still voted for Street Fighter 6 just because, the nature of fighting games being so
that's why I did
multiplayer focused just kind of gives that a particular edge. But at the same time, it's not like Street Fighter 6 is doing anything super unique as a multiplayer fighting game experience. It just has that edge because it's a fighting game, I think.
Yeah, I think you could make an argument for the battle hub being a very cool thing.
That's true.
Well, right on. Next category that we probably.
I was going to say that's specifically actually why, because I was torn between. I mean, obviously, I really enjoy Party Animals, but I'm still trying to be as objective as possible. I do think, especially I'm thinking specifically at launch, I do find the multiplayer experience of Party Animals to be just a slightly objectively better in terms of how it functions, because even though it's not as robust, it just kind of works. And that I think a lot of times a lot of that goes for granted. They have a custom lobby system as well, and they have a dynamic matchmaking system based off of how many people are in your party. So you'll get different variations of games based off of how many people in your party. So if you have 2 people, you'll get more fight. If you have 1 person, you'll get an even split amongst all. If you get 2 people, I believe it's you'll get mainly fighting ones because they're pairs in 2. And if you have 3 or 4, you'll be more likely to get team games. So it's I think that kind of what Viren was saying. But I do think that just because I think Street Fighter is a phenomenal game, I did end up voting for Street Fighter, even though I do think Party Animals is objectively a better multiplayer. I just think Street Fighter needs awards.
I have another argument for Party Animals in another category, so.
Right on. Another category, Best Sim and Strategy Game. This eventually became a Nintendo award this year. We have Advance Wars 1+2, City Skylines 2, Company Heroes 3, Fire Emblem Engage, and Pikmin 4. I voted Pikmin 4 on this. I feel again, we've talked about it on the show. I feel Pikmin 4 is not going to pick up very many Game of the Year nominations, but it definitely is the best of its franchise, and I think one of the best, most polished games this year. I know, Zeph, you were a big fan, 100% of it. I think we even talked about it on the last show. But yeah, Pikmin 4. We have Best Family Game, which is also essentially a Nintendo category. We got Disney Illusion Island, Party Animals, Pikmin 4 again, Sonic Superstars, and Mario Wonder. I think most of us probably assume Mario Wonder is going to take this one.
This is where I gave the argument for Party Animals.
I think Party Animals is going to.
Because literally, when I think of family game, I don't think of a family-friendly game. I think of a game you literally sit down and play with your family with. And Party Animals, like that.
How the fuck does that win over Mario?
The concept of Party Animals, or not of Party Animals, but those types of games where like you get the best experience with that couch co-op or couch multiplayer type of thing, I feel like suits the award more so.
So you're telling me that there are more families out there sitting down together saying, all right, guys.
That's a different question.
Let's play Party Animals.
That's a completely different question.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
This sounds fucking stupid is what
No, that's a completely different metric. We're not talking about popularity. We're talking about what the best one of the category is.
Okay, and what I'm looking at right now on Steam is this game getting ass fucked by its player base. So what are we talking about?
Wait, what?
There's nothing positive here. What are any of you guys talking about right now?
What are you talking about? What?
It has shitty shit reviews. It's 6 out of 10.
Does?
Yes.
Damn. I agree with
6 out of 10 game. What are you doing?
It got review bombed because of the battle passes.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because when the battle pass is completely free to play and it's not even a real battle pass, it's just they just call it a battle pass, but it's just your leveling reward. It's just and it got review bombed. That is exactly what happened.
Like review bombed because they put something in the game called a battle pass, or because it didn't have enough shit and people were unhappy.
No, because they put the leveling system in the game and they called it a battle pass.
These negative reviews aren't mentioning anything about a battle pass.
I'm just telling you what happened. I remember I was there at launch.
It seems pretty fun. I haven't played too much of it, but I've seen people play it and it looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Next up, we have Best Fighting Game. So this is the best game designed primarily around head-to-head combat. This is essentially Mortal Kombat versus Street Fighter. I think most of us think it's going to be Street Fighter.
Bro, what was that first game in that? The God of Rock.
So the nominees are
is that, bro?
It's God of Rock, Pocket Bravery, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, Mortal Kombat, and
just
Street
came
Fighter.
out, by the way.
Yeah, it's
Let's
crazy
go,
it's
Nick.
even here, but it's fair enough.
Yeah.
Nick 2.
Was the update for Grand Blue not this year, Viram?
Yeah, it got delayed to the 14th of December, so
Got it.
It was originally slated to come out on the 30th of November, but it got delayed a couple of weeks.
Got it. Because I was surprised to not see that one, but that explains it.
That shit's getting delayed again. Just watch.
No,
You think it's gonna get delayed again?
there's no real no, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Actually, can I talk about that a bit later?
Please, yeah.
I'll talk about it after this.
Yeah, right on. Next category, we got Best RPG. I think the nominees in this one are actually really weird in terms of like categorizing them. The nominees for this one are Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16, Lies of P, Sea of Stars, and Starfield. In terms of like the categorizing of stuff, why is Lies of P and Final Fantasy 16
I don't
here?
know.
Both of those should absolutely be action
No,
games.
I literally had this discussion with somebody on stream, and I was like, "What the fuck is even an RPG?" I don't know what it is, but apparently,
RPG is like turn-based
character. No, it does not have to be turn-based.
RPG is not turn-based.
I know. I didn't even. I said it could be turn-based. It could be an action RPG. It could be something. But the thing is, Final Fantasy 16
this is why
and
no one
Lies
calls
of P.
games just RPGs. You're supposed to have something to go before it. Saying a game is just an RPG is fucking stupid.
No, because an RPG, based off of like all the definitions I found and just talking to people on my stream, was as long as there is character progression and customization, it is an RPG. That is the bare minimum requirement.
Then Zelda should be here.
Sure.
Why is Zelda not in this category? Then it seems weird.
Well, I guess.
I mean,
in
yeah,
that, in that
I'm
way,
not...
you don't really level up Link like that, you know.
Yeah, does Link have levels?
I mean, you can level up his stamina and his heart.
Stamina and his hearts and his gear. Yeah.
Like the fucking the
RPG
definition is
elements
so
have
stupid.
bleeded into so many different parts of other video games that it's hard to actually categorize what an RPG is now.
Fucking shooters are putting RPG elements into their shit arbitrarily.
My question is
17% more damage. Like, just fuck off. Just give me
my question is, why is the game that is undeniably an RPG, Octopath Traveler 2, not?
Right.
Exactly.
That was a very good game.
You've put brain into action now.
Exactly. Like, I don't even know what you said, but exactly.
You're breaking up again.
Shut up.
No, you're breaking up
What
again.
do you mean, shut up? Get out of the forest.
Hold on.
Yeah, but 16, I don't know. Definitely felt more like it should have been an action game. I think in terms of winning this one, it's got to be Baldur's Gate. But the weird thing is, I could also see a situation with this category, the way that it's lined up, in which Keeley somehow got a trailer for Lies of P or got a trailer for Final Fantasy 16 and wanted to give them because I personally think, and we'll talk about this later, I think Baldur's Gate's winning game of the year. Pretty handily. I think it's gonna win. And so I think with that being said, I feel like this category almost seems like they have a reveal to tie with it. But then again, half the time the best RPG category gets relegated to like the commercial breaks too, which is kind of bizarre. So I don't know. Maybe we'll end up seeing. I do think the Octopath snub was very strange though. But there is another category in which the Octopath snub is even weirder. But we'll get there when we get there.
Yep.
Best action adventure. The nominees for this one are Alan Wake 2, Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, Jedi Survivor, and Tears of the Kingdom. This is a pretty stacked category.
Category name that should not exist.
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2 doesn't really scream action adventure.
Alan Wake 2 is an action
You
adventure?
can fucking say anything's I could say Call of Duty's action adventure. It's just,
I mean,
anything is action adventure. Fuck off. Just the category's stupid.
Hey, is my shit better now?
Super Mario
Gotcha.
RPG's
Zeb
fucking
is
action
pissed
adventure.
off at this whole thing, bro.
No, I just think the
Am I
Game
saying full
Awards.
sentences now?
I just think the Game Awards are stupid. I always have.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
It's just the fucking.
It's another award show. It's not. We can't take this shit too seriously ever.
Yo, you just watch it to see what the reveals are, and that's
like it's just a commercial.
Yeah.
I think a lot of genres are just kind of blending together now.
Yeah, for sure.
So the thing I was going to try and say before, Tito, it was like it's really funny that you made me start thinking too about your stream, kind of trying to figure out what the fucking RPG is, and then we brought up Tears of the Kingdom. Literally, I think if Tears of the Kingdom had a fucking level next to Link of just like how many fucking points you've put into like stamina or hearts, like if there was literally just a level number next to Link, it would just be like it's an RPG now. Like, without changing anything about the game.
Does he have actual levels? And if he doesn't have actual levels, then it doesn't count. Is what
but it's like
based off this definition.
There's a character progression system. There's gear. There's like you're getting extra abilities as the game goes on. Like I think literally just the fact that they don't display it like an RPG is the only reason people wouldn't call it one. But it is like it is. At the end of the day, like it is.
Next up, we got best action game.
Wait,
the nominees.
One for this.
Oh, for action adventure.
Yeah, we just talked about what's weird here. We didn't really talk about what we thought.
Could you read the nominees again for me?
Yeah. The best action adventure ones are Alan Wake 2, Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, Star Wars, Jedi Survivor, and Tears of the Kingdom.
I definitely.
I haven't heard any discussion about Alan Wake 2 other than people trying to convince other people that the game is good and they don't regret their purchase. That's all. That's pretty much all I've seen.
Shout out to Zamper.
I mean, I've heard good things about it. I've seen a little bit of it, and I mean, I guess for people who've been waiting over a decade for this, it lived up to what it was supposed to be.
You know what's weird? Zamper was showing me some of that game. You know, it's a game that cuts between live action and in-game engines. Like there are whole cutscenes in that game that are just live action with real people. That's like a lot of the game.
Yeah, that's like a modern Remedy thing now, ain't it?
Yeah, I think.
I think Control does the same thing.
I still haven't even played Control yet. I've heard it's good.
I'm voting for Spider-Man here. I think Spider-Man is literally the most action-adventure thing I've ever played.
I think it's probably Spider-Man or like Tears.
Yeah. I think I voted Tears as well, but I think Spider-Man, if Tears gets Game of the Year, Spider-Man definitely wins this category. I think again, it's there. I don't necessarily think they're always looking at it like that, but I do think that if something is close, I could see things being swayed so that all of the Game of the Year nominees get separate wins. But yeah, I think this one is, like you said, between Spider-Man and Zelda. I think those are the two big ones in this one. Though, not to discount how good RE4 is. RE4 Remake is very, very good. And I think in another year would have won. Best action game. We've got Armored Core, Dead Island.
Why is action game and action adventure?
Yeah, I know. They're separate.
This shit is so stupid.
Ghost Runner 2, Hi-Fi Rush, and Remnant 2. I think this is also kind of between two. I think it's between Hi-Fi Rush and Armored Core, with Hi-Fi Rush, I think, probably
Let's go Hi-Fi Rush.
being most of our choices, right?
Banging game.
Ghost Runner 2 is very good. I would recommend people look into it if you have not heard about it at all.
Right on. I'm going to skip some of these other categories because I don't think any of us really play VR. Mobile game will probably be Genshin. Debut indie and...
Even on mobile?
Yeah, Genshin's nominated for mobile, for sure.
Honkai.
Oh, Honkai. Sorry, Honkai Star Rail.
So
sorry.
no, they're the same thing. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. To be fair, I play them both, but they're essentially the same. Best indie game, we got Cocoon, Dave the Diver, Dredge, Sea of Stars, and Viewfinder.
Who the hell is Dave?
It's Dave the Diver.
I think we mentioned already that Dave the Diver isn't even an indie game and shouldn't be
Yeah,
here.
technically it's next on. Yeah.
I think Sea of Stars is winning that.
Once again, is why this show is so fucking goofy.
I voted for Cocoon because of Virum's recommendation. I really enjoyed that game.
Dave isn't here though.
Dave is here for best indie game.
McDareth, you're looking at debut indie game.
Debut.
Yeah, debut indie. Which is why I thought it was weird. I think Dave the Diver probably shouldn't have been best indie game because it's Nexon, and probably should have been Pizza Tower instead. Pizza Tower not being in this category was a little weird because it got best debut indie as a nomination, but it missed out on.
I don't know. I don't understand that.
Yeah. Well, I think the difference is like debut is the first ever game from that studio versus.
And also, Nexon has more money.
Yeah, that too. Community support, best ongoing. We could skip through these if you guys want to do that.
The only thing I want to say real fast is Destiny 2 should not be nominated. They Bungie literally fired
Can you actually read best community and best ongoing real quick?
Sure.
I'm sorry.
Sure. Best community is Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077, which is very bizarre that that's on here.
How do you even quantify this though?
No. Wait, can you read the whatever? The little...
Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, and No Man's Sky.
The description.
Recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, inclusive of social media and game updates and patches.
It's just Cyberpunk, by the way. The answer is Cyberpunk.
More patches, I agree. I think it should be Cyberpunk.
They remade the
one.
whole game.
Yeah.
Because people were like, fix your game. And they said, okay. And they literally remade the whole game.
Isn't that what No Man's Sky did as well, though?
Yes.
Yeah. I would say
But Cyberpunk did it out of they were getting shit on, like.
But that's not the whole. That's the whole thing, though, right? They're responding.
That they improved upon.
They had no choice, bro. They would have been fucking finished if they did do that.
That's irrelevant.
Yeah, that's kind of no. That it is slightly relevant.
How is that? That's not irrelevant. That's definitely could be a part of why they did that. They would have.
Yeah, I feel like had
I would definitely return that game and everything.
I'm talking about in terms of winning this award. It's irrelevant. The reasoning behind why they did it is irrelevant. The fact is that they did it.
Nah,
is what I'm saying.
But you can make the no. You can make the argument they fucked up and had to go back and reward the community for supporting them, or you look at Baldur's Gate, who was like always in contact with the community since they were in early access.
I was gonna say with Baldur's Gate, like they would announce a patch and the next day it's out. When it was like
exactly.
weird to me because like for so long you see a patch and you're waiting like months. It was just like instant, and these are giant patches they're just dropping.
Like Baldur's Gate did it out of wanting to do it, and Cyberpunk did it out of necessity.
Does that matter?
Yes.
Kind of, yeah. I think genuinely it does. Yeah. What the developer's reasoning is behind it, I think does matter.
But or does it matter who did it better?
I mean, the thing says for
it says recognizing a game
responsiveness.
Right. It's specifically about the community support, not necessarily the quality of the patch itself.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's
okay,
why.
When did the Cyberpunk 2.0 shit come out?
A couple months ago.
Yeah, a couple months ago.
And responsiveness is on there. That took kind of a long time, bro.
No, they've been patching the game for a while, but the 2.0 full proper came out with the new expansion. But
there were like small updates here and there.
That was the weird thing though about the other category that kind of is like tied with this one, which is best ongoing, which is outstanding development of ongoing content.
Baldur's Gate put out consistent big updates.
So they did. So Cyberpunk did consistent bug patches, but then 2.0 was like them doing all the massive stuff at once.
Yeah. The game was basically totally different.
They fixed all the side quests, or like made them more interactive. They added extra dialogue. They completely redid all the AI for all the.
I simply just give it to Baldur's Gate though, because when they were in early access, they would be like, "Hey, people that are playing the early access, here's a list of things that we want to implement. Give us your feedback, and if you have other stuff you might be interested in, we'll think about putting it in." And then they actually went and put most of the stuff that they all suggested, and their entire player base was super satisfied with it. And then they did even more on top of that. That's just like hands down why I gave it to Baldur's Gate. There was like no arguing it.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that, really.
Right on. Best ongoing, the nominees were Apex Legends, Cyberpunk 2077, Final Fantasy XIV, Fortnite, and Genshin. This is another one that seems kind of weird for Cyberpunk, though, to be under ongoing, because technically that shouldn't be under ongoing. I mean, they gave
it's the same
big
thing.
patch. You think so?
Like, yeah, because the game is still technically ongoing support, and then 2.0 release. It's definitely a stretch in terms of like comparing it to something like Fortnite or like a game that's like always online and like multiplayer related. It's a stretch.
I feel like Fortnite for sure is going to take this. Like they literally said, "Hey, we're going to roll the map back and release Fortnite OG," and had 5 million people on. Like,
yeah,
that's pretty amazing. Yeah. Also, you know what I realized? This was like very recent on Twitter. I did not realize that Fortnite was announced at the Game Awards. Yeah, initially, like all those years ago, it was announced at the Game Awards.
That's why. Did you see Jeff Keighley the Fortnite in-person thing? That's gonna be so weird.
Yeah. I personally, I don't think anybody else in the call is up to date and plays it. The new area in Genshin, Fontaine, is very, very good. It's probably my favorite area of the game in a very long time. The characters are really good. The story's really good. So I would say I voted for Genshin, but I know a lot of people don't play it as much. But
this is the one year where actually that's not true. But it's like I can't vote for 14 like every other year. Like the year,
dude, 14 just did not do it this year.
Yeah, the year right before expansion is always the weakest year of like that particular block of time.
And next year will be big for it. We got Dawn Trail coming out.
So it's like I'm not. I did like the patch stuff though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Let's see. We got games for Impact.
It was fine.
Actually, I do want to talk about innovation. I want to talk about innovation and accessibility because I actually have a very specific vote for this one. So there's a lot of nominees for accessibility. We got Diablo 4, Forza, Hi-Fi Rush, Spider-Man 2, Mortal Kombat, and Street Fighter. I voted for Street Fighter because I honestly think modern controls is like one of the best things they've ever done. I think it's been so interesting to see people play with modern controls versus classic controls, like letting people actually get the chance to make these really cool combos, but also like balancing it in a way that doesn't make it broken. I think it's awesome.
I didn't even think about modern controls when putting in my vote. I thought about all of the training mode accessibility options and stuff like that. I didn't even think about modern controls.
I was thinking about all like the blind options.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, the blind options are awesome.
It goes even deeper than that. It's just amazing.
Yeah. So I hope it's Street Fighter. That's my vote. This is actually an interesting one. Best performance. So the nominees for best performance, we have Ben Starr for FF16, Cameron Monaghan for Star Wars Jedi Survivor, my man Idris Elba for Cyberpunk 2077, Melanie Lubert for Alan Wake 2, Neil Nubon for Baldur's Gate 3, and Yuri Lowenthal for Marvel Spider-Man 2.
You're looking kind of old, man.
Yeah, you're looking rough in that photo.
Come on, dude. Don't.
No, it's just the photo they picked. Why do they?
Yeah, the photo is just really bad.
The photo they picked is crazy.
I voted for Ben. I voted for Ben.
I voted for Ben as well.
I voted for Idris.
Ben,
Actually, I think I have someone who's going to join the call in a second who also voted for Ben.
Is it
Give me
Ben
second.
himself?
Hold on.
Oh my.
Wait a minute. Hold
What are we
on.
doing now?
We are. Wait, go ahead and talk about Idris Elba for a second while I'm getting him in the call.
LeBron James. LeBron James. LeBron James.
There's just no way.
I mean, how do you feel about voting for a prolific actor in Hollywood already?
I don't really care.
I think it's fine. I mean, if the performance that they did within the game was really good,
I thought he was
that is
very
true.
good. I thought he was very good.
Dude, I still need to play the DLC, so I have no idea what his performance is like. I'm assuming it's very good.
Yeah, he's very good because it's one of those things where it's like, you know how like it's weird to say John Wick, like Keanu Reeves is really good acting in John Wick. You know what I mean? Because it's like just his character is very muted naturally. Like that's kind of what it is. Like, you know what I mean? Where it's like,
I feel like I could find another example that would make your like reasoning better. Like I get what you mean, but yeah.
Yeah, it's just like his character is very muted, very serious, very grounded. But so he's not making these big acting choices, but everything he does in the movie itself is like.
Because I find a lot of Hollywood actors that are casted in games have very cheesy performances.
Oh yeah, his is not. His is very, like, very much in world, very much very grounded. I find.
I did want to vote for Neil though.
You know what? You know what's crazy? I low-key didn't want to vote for Yuri because I don't think Yuri was the best performance in that game. I thought it was Miles. I thought Miles had a better performance. Excuse me. Let me Google his name so I can actually put some respect on that.
Maybe Bully Yuri came out and got him up top.
I think
for some reason I can't pull people into the call. That's weird.
I don't think
World Champ probably took
Najir Jeter, I think is his name.
Yeah, that's who it is.
I think he did better than Yuri in the particular game. To be honest, I found his specific performances like very good. Like I did like Yuri though, but I think he just had a lot more to like run with because of the whole like the story arc. But there's a particular part of for the people who play the game, there's a particular part of the game towards the end where Miles has to do a whole mission with a character that I find very riveting.
Well, right on. The special guest is having issues being summoned, so we're going to move on, and maybe we'll make a call back to this later. We're going to skip ahead a little bit. We're going to skip to Best Score in Music. Nominees are Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16, Hi-Fi Rush, and The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Where's Future Connected?
Also, where's Octopath Traveler 2?
Where are both of those games?
Especially because Alan Wake is here. I think like that. Alan Wake, to be fair, I listened to the music afterwards because I did like a little stream where I was going over the nominees. It sounds fine, but like Octopath not being here and Alan Wake being here seems very, very strange.
We're on music, right?
Yeah, music.
Yeah.
Where's Bomb Rush? Where's Future Connected? Like there's so many other options I would have put over some of these games.
Most definitely.
This might be, I don't know if y'all will definitely tell me if my logic is flawed, but I think it matters more for another one, so I might say it. But regardless, I voted for what's it called? Is it Hi-Fi Rush? We're on audio design, or are we on the other one?
No, score and soundtrack.
Score and music.
Oh, okay, sorry then. I don't think, are they in that?
Yeah, Hi-Fi Rush.
Yeah, they're
Hi-Fi Rush, of course, is in there.
Yeah. So I voted for, specifically, we're talking about audio design. I voted for Hi-Fi Rush for audio design because the game literally is scored to the music. So, but for this game, I think the music, other than 3 tracks in FF16, is actually kind of dog shit. Like, other than all the Titan fights in 16, I think all the music is mid. Like
I also kind of agree with you. I think the soundtrack's a little overrated in 16.
Like, I don't think it's good other than those couple of tracks. From what I've heard of Zelda, I thought a lot of it. I mean, Zelda's good.
Oh yeah.
In general.
Zelda also this game around, like I think Breath of the Wild was very much tuned to.
I don't know.
I was just gonna say because Breath of the Wild was more like, you know, nature music, right?
It's not even that.
Background sound.
Tears of the Kingdom had so much borrowed audio, and a lot of the new oh my god, the new music in Tears of the Kingdom I just did not like.
You didn't like the boss battle with
some of the songs are just weird, man.
The Ganondorf song?
I said some of the songs, brother.
Oh.
Like some of them is just it's really just the boss music and like a few like area songs. Other than that, I was not a big fan of the Tears of the Kingdom soundtrack.
To be fair, that's kind of how I feel about almost everything that's nominated for this. I'd say maybe other than Hi-Fi Rush.
Yeah, I think specifically, I don't know, for the people who play Baldur's Gate, I think by the nature of what Baldur's Gate is, I think the music is intentionally atmospheric. I didn't find any like really big tracks where I was like, "Whoa, I could listen to
Down by the River," I'm sure is the thing that people are thinking about.
I got so old so fast.
Yeah.
I like it as a motif when they call back to it, but
Yeah.
it's like that's not something I'm gonna listen to.
So
all the
I
time.
actually voted for Hi-Fi Rush. I think
Right on.
Hi-Fi Rush is the only out of all these games. Hi-Fi Rush is the only. It literally showed up on my playlist right now as we're talking. Like just the it's insane. It's all of it's insane.
I know people think my opinion on 16's music is like kind of crazy, but it's just I don't know. I guess I just compare it to 14 because it's the same composer, and it just
what is your opinion? You think it's really good?
No, I don't. I think the
No,
music
I
16 is
I think you're in agreement with most of us. I think most of us are kind of on the
bad other than the Titan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or no, I don't want to say bad because
I need the chat. I need the chat though.
It was underwhelming.
I really need the chat to take a moment, if we all could, just take a quick breather, just stop for a second, and admire what just happened, because I think it's gonna breeze by a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
And I do think this is a really, really important moment in time. Let's all take a moment of silence.
You're stalling. Really, come on, hurry up.
I want you all to just take a breath and absorb this moment in time in which McDareth and Tito agreed on something.
What?
May we all please just.
That's where this was going. I'm pretty sure it's not the first time, but it's not common.
This is a big moment, though. I feel like this is the first time on a big, shocking topic.
My dog for real, bro. He's not Fidel, bro. Don't you?
Well, Fidel's not here though.
That's what I'm saying. Don't you ever treat him like it's not like that, bro. McDareth really my boy for real.
We just disagree on.
He fucked up that one time at Korean barbecue, but other than that, he's really my dog for real.
At Korean, but what'd you do at Korean barbecue?
Yeah, Shofu knows what time I'm talking about.
When was this? Was it like the first time we met?
Oh, you talking about the time where we booked the table for 8 and then McDareth brought his friend and made it 9?
Oh, yeah.
And then we couldn't get a table, so we had to go to a shittier place.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I forgot about that one. My bad.
But other than that, that's really my boy.
Next up, we got Best Art Direction. This is for outstanding creative or technical.
Bro, that shit happened like 7 years ago, bro. What the fuck is your problem?
And I'll never
forget. Pulled it back up.
I'll never forget. I'll never forget. What the fuck y'all talking about?
Speaking of never forgetting, no, I'm just kidding. Best Art Direction, we got Alan Wake 2, Hi-Fi Rush, Liza P, Super Mario Brothers Wonder, and Zelda for Best Art Direction. I actually voted Liza P on this one.
I don't blame you for that.
Liza P's got a beautiful art direction.
I don't think there's a bad choice here.
Yeah, I think all of them are good.
Because part of the thing here, like some people may wonder, oh, why is like Alan Wake 2 here? But part of the description is for outstanding creative and/or technical achievement in artistic design and animation, and Alan Wake 2 is undeniably a fantastic technical achievement.
Oh yeah, beautiful looking game, definitely.
So yeah, honestly, I think.
Is it cheating though? This is actually like live action, and is that cheating?
I don't think so necessarily. If it adds to the design of the game, no, I don't think it is because it adds to the. Again, it's the artistic choice of the game to do that. So
I'll also say not every cutscene's live action because the parts I was seeing weren't live action.
I voted for Hi-Fi Rush here, even though I think Liza P will definitely win, only because I think the environment detail on Hi-Fi Rush is insane. Like the fact that
so much moves to the music,
bro.
is so
the
sick.
Entire levels is going to the music and bumping. It knows when you're like it's crazy. Like that game is really insane.
If not Hi-Fi Rush, I would vote for Wonder actually, because for like a 2D Mario game, I have never seen the Mario character so expressive and how like colorful and everything.
Yeah, that's why I voted for it.
Stuff for sure.
I thought the new artistic approach of Mario Wonder, or not, I guess new, but like the refreshing approach to Mario Wonder was it felt good. Like I liked the new animations. I liked everything about it. So compared to all the others, that's kind of why I had to vote for it.
Next up, we have Best Narrative. And the nominees are Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077, Final Fantasy 16, and Spider-Man.
This is Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
I think that or Alan Wake.
No, it's nope. It's just Baldur's Gate.
I voted for Spider-Man.
Okay. Best game direction: Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Spider-Man, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
It's Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
From here on out, all of the awards I voted for were Baldur's Gate.
Well, here on out, I mean, the last award is Game of the Year, and the 6 nominees for Game of the Year were Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, Mario Wonder, and Tears of the Kingdom.
I'm quite proud I called 5 of these. The only one that I missed was Alan Wake 2, and that's because it wasn't released by the time that we were doing our predictions.
Yeah.
You got the lotto numbers?
Yeah, we all kind of were.
We were pretty close, I think, this year on this one.
Only because a lot of us said Starfield, and Starfield did not make it anywhere.
Yeah. We did. A lot of us, though, also predicted RE4 making it in, though, despite the fact that it's a remake.
Yeah. Well, it's also
we were pretty good.
A previous Game of the Year winner, so.
RE4 was?
Resident Evil 4 was won a Game of the Year.
What, not the TGAs, though. I mean, it's one Game of the Year at, like, DICE and stuff like that, or the other major awards. But, like, when they did the Game Awards initially, even, like, the Spike Game Awards, I don't think they started when RE4 initially came out, right? RE4 came out in 2004?
Yeah.
2005?
Something like that.
So I don't even think the Game Awards were around then.
Or not.
But yeah, there you go. There's your nominees. Again, I think this comes down to Baldur's Gate, Tears of the Kingdom, and Spider-Man. I think Baldur's Gate's probably going to take it though this year. Yeah. Any other last-minute thoughts on Game of the Year before we move on to the topic that Zeph is here for?
I think.
We're just talking about the nominees. We're not talking about what we're actually probably going to see there.
We could talk about that. I think we kind of did that a little bit. Didn't we do predictions for what we thought we were going to see?
I wasn't here last
How about
week,
this?
Well, let's talk about it then. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Well, go ahead. What were you going to mention?
Go ahead, Coast.
Oh, I was going to say, how about if anyone wants to bring up a game that is not going to get any sort of recognition from the Game Awards that came out this year that you really enjoyed, bring it up.
I said F-Zero 99 already. I said my piece. So I think that's a big one. At least in terms of the racing category, when I looked at the racing category, I was like, okay, this is probably just going to be Forza. But F-Zero to me was not only the best 99 game they've ever done, but I think is one of the best multiplayer games Nintendo has put on the Switch, period. I've just been obsessed with that since the day that it came out. And so I was definitely bummed that it didn't show up here. And I've spent a lot of time on it. So yeah, F-Zero 99 would be my choice.
I played a lot of indie games this year that are not really nominated for anything that I think were all fantastic.
Any you want to name?
Yeah. Pseudo Regalia, I just played recently. I think it's one of the best feeling 3D platformers I've ever played. My Friendly Neighborhood. Huh?
I was gonna say Corn Kids 64.
I don't know about
I haven't played that one.
Oh, I thought you recommended it to Coast. I thought that was the whole thing.
He did recommend it, but I don't know if it's good, but it's not the greatest. I mean, check it out if you want to. It's pretty.
Basically, he got lost and sucks at it. Is what he's trying to say.
It's pretty. It's pretty weird.
I am. You know what? I will say one thing too. I am very happy that one game got snubbed. Shitty ass Harry Potter. Fuck Harry Potter.
Oh.
Happy Hogwarts didn't get jack shit. Fuck Harry Potter.
Wasn't that last year?
No, that was this year. Early this year.
This year? Okay.
Yeah.
Remember, I was still playing WoW.
I mean, you can kill a teacher in that game. That shit funny as hell. They put you in jail.
I just think that game is the definition of mediocre.
Once you learn the fucking death curse, and you could kill it, you fight a teacher and you aggro them by killing a student.
I will say,
it fades to black and you wake up in Azkaban. That shit big funny.
The gardening, isn't there a gardening teacher? The gardening teacher was cute. I'll give it that. The gardening teacher was cute. That's all I know.
You literally wake up and ask about people like, yo, bro, that shit was kind of crazy. Like you're just sitting there fucking.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells.
What?
My game of the year is Detective Pikachu for that divorce scene.
Talk to him.
Oh my god!
Cutscene of the
Wait,
year.
please talk about it. Wait. What is this?
Wait, have you not seen this?
No.
Don't worry, Roger. I got you. We're all gonna watch it together. Don't worry.
Put it on. I want to see
Don't
this.
worry, I got you. Hold on.
Oh, we're waiting.
Put it on screen, Shofu, please.
I think we should all recognize what truly was the game of the year.
Let's hear it.
Send me the link, Tito.
Watermelon game.
Okay.
Oh hell yes! Suika game is awesome.
Suika game is definitely like. Why is that not on any of the awards? For
That should have absolutely been under best mobile game.
Exactly.
The fact that because what were the nominees? Did we skip over best mobile game? I think we might.
I think it's on
No,
phones.
you said Honkai.
Oh, Honkai. Yeah, but the nominees were Hello Kitty, the Adventure Island, Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis,
which will probably win.
Terra Nil, Monster Hunter Now, and Honkai Star Rail. Yeah.
Shofu, throw it up, bro. Don't bury. You gotta bury the lead, bro.
Suika game definitely should have been under mobile game. Now that you're saying that.
So Roger, did you play the first one?
Yes.
Okay, so you know the premise. Okay.
Yes.
So for anybody who might be listening on Spotify, who is wondering, just type in. All you have to do, go into YouTube and type in. What's the name of this video, Shofu?
This man straight up almost played an NBA game on stream. What is this?
Don't worry about that. Go to Shofu.
You have an NBA game on stream. You're
No,
definitely
go to
gonna get.
Shofu. Go to Shofu.
Oh, Shofu. Okay.
Yeah, this was for me and Shofu. But,
I got you. Okay.
So go and type
You're
in.
playing
Type
the
in
game
Detective Pikachu PTSD. It'll be like the first video.
Okay, let's see this.
For context for people who are watching.
Oh shit, my bad. I left by accident.
For people who are listening or watching and haven't played the first one, you are playing as Tim. Your dad is gone missing. He was a detective in a city. His Pikachu is still there, and his Pikachu, you can understand him for some reason. Okay? His Pikachu has amnesia, so he cannot fight, he doesn't remember moves, and he doesn't know anything. That's all the context you need.
Okay, I'm ready for it.
Eat up, everyone. I really outdid myself this time.
Wow, looks amazing. Thank you, Mom.
Mom made her special mac and cheese for us.
So this is the dish that Harry kept raving about, huh?
Whoa, good as hell.
This is incredible.
Good, huh?
This is an unedited cutscene.
Okay.
This is from the game.
Okay.
Irene, we need to talk.
What is it?
Wait, they said there's ads playing.
Okay, we'll wait.
Oh, we gotta wait. We gotta wait.
Twitch really on some bullshit,
bro.
We'll wait.
I'm gonna go back a little bit.
Yeah, go back a little bit. You need.
We'll wait for the ads to be done.
Yes. So this cutscene for context for those listening
I need
to
the
podcast,
people to actually see this.
Yes. For people who need to go and see this, whatever. Tim is in his college year. He invites his friend over for dinner, and his mom cooks his favorite whatever fucking bullshit mac and cheese. That's literally all the context you need for this whole scene. You don't need anything else.
I will say I'm very proud of Shofu though for stopping this and obviously letting people who are watching for free actually get to see this cutscene because I feel like you should have just let it play. They're broke boys. Like why aren't they? I don't understand. If they can't afford a $7 cookie, they are not allowed to watch this cutscene. Shofu, honestly, I think it's a mess. It's an absolute mess.
He's a menace.
And look at this. All these other people see Roger's a demon, but okay, Roger. But you guys who are hearing me right now, you're not broke. Again, we're not talking to you. You can afford the $7 cookie because you're paying a sub for Shofu's channel.
Why are you doing this, though?
Because they can afford it, because they're clearly watching it right now over the ad. They're not your broke boys. We're not the ones you're talking
playing such a long time ago.
You ain't funny.
You ain't funny.
It's a
Roger's base is funded by Saudi Arabia.
Anyway,
it's not a bit, bro. You're all broke. All right, go ahead and play it, Shofu.
Look at the infinity map.
Sorry for the ad. I didn't do that. It wasn't me.
I'm happy to watch this again, though. This is very funny.
Just wait.
Irene, we need to talk.
What is it?
I want a divorce.
Are you joking?
Take care of Tim and Sophia for me.
Where is this coming from?
This isn't a Pokemon game?
I'm sorry.
Harry, there must be some reason.
I'm sorry, Irene.
The Pikachu being next to him while he's doing this is also wild.
The thing is, who wrote this where he doesn't say anything? He just leaves after saying that. What?
The mac and cheese made Pikachu think about how Harry wanted a divorce. And that's it.
That mac and cheese tasted like divorce, bro. That was really crazy.
Oh my god.
That
Was
is
that
a real
bad?
cutscene in a game released by Nintendo on the Switch.
Mac and cheese was that bad?
Cutscene of the year.
He just leaves. He didn't even give a reason or nothing. Just
Bro,
I'm
he
out.
just
Take
said,
care of the
he
kids.
just-
Take care of the
That
kids.
should be an award, actually. Cutscene of the year? That should be an award.
Cutscene of the year.
Yeah.
Cutscene of the year is actually a great
And
award.
that
They
wins.
should do
And that wins.
Yeah,
That's-
that would win.
I would like to nominate that for Japan Time. Japan Time Cutscene of the Year.
It wins.
For the-
It wins cutscene of the year right there.
for
I'll
the-
take
for the
it.
Japan Time Awards.
Yeah.
Oh
We should
my
do our own award show sometime. That would be good. We won't do it this year because it requires more work, but we will consider it in later years our own award
You know
show.
what I'm saying? You could do award shows for the previous year and the next year. That's the thing.
Yeah, I guess
That's what
so.
most of them do, actually.
That's true. We could do an award show at the beginning of next year then. That might be kind of fun. How about this? How about you guys suggest to us categories for the Japan Time Awards and we do it at the beginning of next year? And then we can hand out actual awards when we all get together in the beginning of January.
I'm doing my own like stream awards for my chat, so
yeah, we should do it then. Let's totally do it.
Yeah, we need shitty fucking like edits of all of our pictures, but now we all have ties on.
I'm down. We could wear the Japan Time merch. I think that'd be great. Most disappointing game, that's a good one. Most unhinged moment. You know, there is actually though something I want to bring up.
I'll start a thread in the Discord. If you're not already
Yeah.
in the Japan Time Discord, head over to Japan fucking Twitter and join that shit. It's there.
And if you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel Shofu, you might want to show the viewers why they should be subscribed to the YouTube channel right now. Because we have a very special announcement to make today.
Plug it.
Let's see it.
That's the wrong scene.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Here you go. No, that is the wrong scene.
All right, Roger, tell them.
Oh, I was letting it play. Make sure you are following.
Literally, is gonna go for like 30 seconds, man.
I got you. Make sure you are following the Japan Time YouTube channel to be entered for your chance to win a free Japan Time hat. Subscribers get double entries. Use your Prime subs as well. And Fidel is Oh, I should read this last bit as Toad. Fidel's holding a filthy hostage. Say, there's a gun to my head. Please, go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Otherwise, Fidel kills my family. There we go.
All right, then.
There it is. Yeah. So go follow the YouTube channel, youtube.com/JapanTime Podcast. One of us will put a link in the chat right now. Now, moving on to the other major discussion topic this week. A certain game got released last Friday. A game we've all been hotly anticipating, Super Mario RPG for the Nintendo Switch. Zeph, now is your time to shine. I want to hear what you're trying to talk about in regards to Super Mario RPG. While I have a stroke over here, apparently. I don't know what was coming out during that intro. But yeah, the floor is yours, my friend.
Oh, looks like he had one too, I guess.
All right. Well, then I guess, Tito, you want to talk about it? Because I know you've been streaming it.
Oh, yeah. So I didn't play the original.
That's why I wanted to throw it to you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
so I didn't play the original, so I'm going to it completely blind. This game's fucking weird. Like, it's a really weird game, and like I don't know if it's weird in a good way or a bad way yet. Like I don't really know. My initial thoughts, I'm about maybe 5-6 hours in, something like that.
You said you just got to Booster, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's his name. Yeah.
Booster.
The thing that's really striking me about this particular game is that it definitely kind of goes back to a lot of what you guys were saying. It definitely does feel like baby's first RPG in a lot of ways. So I find the difficulty kind of non-existent, but I guess that's on purpose. So I don't know how much weight I can really hold that. You know what I'm saying? But the game looks good. It runs good. I don't really have that many complaints other than like the fact that it might be a little too easy. And by a little, I mean it's way too easy. So I don't really have a lot because I just didn't play the original, so I don't know how it holds up in a remake. But as a standalone game of someone completely blind, it's fine. It's fine. Is Zeph? I was trying to vamp. Zeph, are you alive?
No, I think he's gone.
Might have to circle back for it.
He went to go play it.
Dead, Jim.
Well, so,
I'm just hurt.
Real fast. Viram, are you there?
I am, yes.
You want to talk about Grand Blue?
I do, yes. So, not Weekend Just Gone. Weekend Just Gone was under night beta, but weekend before that was the second Grand Blue Fantasy Versus Rising open beta. And if you remember from before, back in July, they had the first open beta. It was the first time to try the game, and among people who had played the game a lot, wasn't super well received. There was a lot of people that were not satisfied with how the mechanics had changed. It was definitely a different feeling game, but not in a good way for a lot of long-time players. Characters just kind of felt underpowered. Certain mechanics felt very centralizing. It just wasn't a particularly great time. This new beta, however, is a much, much better game. A much more fun game for players of every level. There was more to do in this beta as well. So not only were the casual matches available, but you could also hop into the lobbies and kind of explore the little lobby system. It also had the Grand Brews, the Fall Guys mode available to play as well as stuff like training mode. So there was just a lot more to do, and the game is shaping up to be a much, much more enjoyable experience, one that is very easy for me to recommend to people getting into the series.
Right on.
I'm definitely excited to. I mean, I have been playing fighting betas for a while, but I'm excited to try out all the new changes. Though I'll probably be stuck in the corner for a while, holding back. But you know, learning period.
Vera, my friend, can I ask you a question?
Go for it.
Mainly because I'm ignorant to. So, is that a console release exclusively on launch?
No, it's available on both PlayStation and Steam.
Do you think just in terms of the online, is that a? Do you think it'll be more of a console game or more of a?
It has crossplay, but I'll tell you, the people who are buying it who also play the mobile game, you have to buy the PlayStation version to get any of the rewards for the mobile game. So yeah, automatically the PlayStation version has more incentive for like more casual people to buy it.
Yeah, so a lot of the more casual players and the people that play the mobile game will buy the PlayStation version. I think a lot of the player base, the more hardcore player base, will play it on PC just because the latency will be lower.
Okay.
So I would probably recommend the PC version just for the sake of that latency.
Sure.
Yeah, it's shaping up to be a really good game. It was delayed a couple of weeks, I think, because of the magnitude of the changes that they did. They have to kind of iron out a lot of things with regards to the new changes across various modes that they're developing, but it was only delayed by 2 weeks, so it's all looking pretty good. I think the major thing I would say is that the changes that they made were in response to the feedback forms that they had at the end of the first beta, and they were very kind of receptive and communicative about the changes that they were making, which is very, very reassuring to see for a fighting game. So even though there are a couple of things here and there that could still use a little bit more work in the current beta, in the most recent beta, I think a lot of people, myself included, have a lot more confidence in their ability to potentially change those in the future, just because of how receptive they were to the changes for the first beta.
I was gonna say, it's good on them for being willing to delay this game because the game really needed a stronger relaunch because the first one kind of just fizzled. Like first launch basically fizzled out really fast because of COVID and people didn't want to play online when it didn't have rollback.
Yeah.
So the game really needs like a solid launch to get people into it.
Yeah, those are the main things I have to say. I guess briefly as well, I tried out the Undernight beta, which happened last weekend. Weekend just gone, that is. I have no real experience with Undernight. I've watched a little bit of it. Love the soundtrack of that game.
Oh yeah.
They actually remixed all of the tracks, and they all sound fantastic. So definitely take a listen to the soundtrack of the game if you have the chance.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. It's like a redone version of it. It's not like a full-on sequel, is it?
Yeah, essentially. So like all the characters, it's all the same characters. They added 2 new ones. The characters will have like the same movesets, but there's been like balance adjustments and stuff. They have a couple of 1 or 2 new moves as well. It's actually a sequel in a similar sense to how Rising is a sequel to Grand Blue, but not with as much, I guess, new content, I would say. But like if you like Undernight, you'll probably like this version of the game. And the main thing excuse me. The main thing, of course, with this is that once again it has rollback, so it's gonna be a much more playable experience online.
Right on.
Hello.
Hello, by the way, Aru. I'm glad you could join us.
Dude,
we
I
actually
thought that was purebred Doge.
No. It wasn't
I
Doge.
got so scared, man.
No, it's not purebred Doge. Now, initially, I was going to bring you on during the Game Awards talk because we talked about the Game of the Year nominations and we were talking about some of the other things that got nominated. Specifically, I was going to pull you in during the Best Performance because I know you have a favorite for the Best Performance category. So I was curious, just are any of these categories for this year's Game Awards sticking out to you, and anything you want to talk about in terms of things that you hope to win?
Well, I hope Baldur's Gate doesn't win.
Well, Baldur's Gate doesn't win. Okay.
Yeah.
And why is that?
I like that energy.
I just think, having the option to fuck an animal is a little crazy.
There you go.
So.
Okay, it is a druid who turns into an animal, but yeah.
Okay, well, I ain't out here supporting the animal fuckers.
Have you ever thought of the performance that he had to put on for that?
Roger,
what do you mean?
Roger, you can fuck a bear. Like, you can actually speed run fuck a bear, and the bear like climbs on top of you,
I wonder what the world record is for fucking a bear.
It's gonna be Japan time for today. See you guys later.
Wait. Well, all right. So the other thing that I know you wanted to talk about, because you're a big Spider-Man fan, right? So I think you're in agreement with Tito. You want Spider-Man to sweep everything.
I didn't say that.
Listen, I wouldn't like be against Spider-Man sweeping anything, but I think Tears of the Kingdom should win.
Right on. All right, you have good taste. Fantastic.
Yeah, but if Spider-Man won, I'd be happy too.
With the Spider-Man talk, there was something else that I know you were DMing us earlier, and you were talking about it in relation to Venom.
Uh-huh.
Now, what exactly did you want our advice on when it comes to Venom? What is this all about?
Okay. Well, yes. There's Venom, and okay, you gotta be honest.
We'll be honest.
Tell I'm gonna hate this.
Okay, Venom reaches out to me, okay, and messages me after I see Venom at this event, and Venom basically messages me, and then leaves me on red for like 5 days, and then messages me again, and then leaves me on red for like 3 days, and then messages me again.
Oh no, Eddie.
Do I ignore Venom and not touch it anymore, or do I keep trying? Because it's Venom.
I don't know, Eddie.
Okay, this doesn't help. All of you being silent doesn't help.
I don't get where the pun is going, Aru.
What I was gonna say is
all of it.
Never mind.
You're asking whether or not you want to chase, right? If we think you should chase or not.
Should I chase Venom because it's Venom and because I'm really, really interested and want it to work? Or is Venom just being blatantly fucking rude and I should just let it go at this point?
What was Venom's last message?
No, Venom's last message was basically like,
That's correct. Whoever left is playing perfect.
Well, Venom's last message was basically like, I'm really busy and I'm traveling the world right now, and started saying like something like that had to do with my last message, but basically like chalked it up to like, yeah, I've just been really, really busy and traveling.
I just noticed Zeph was the one.
I mean, yeah, that's correct.
It's so funny. I mean, I think you should just message them regardless, unless there's been something like if you're sending like a meme or like an audio message or something. I think you should message regardless.
Well, dude, and I sent a message of me. Okay, it says me normally, which is like just Peter from the game, right? And then me when you leave me on scene, like one of your fucking hoes, and it's like Peter in the black suit. You know what I mean? So it's like I made it like so obvious. What more can I fucking do for you?
Break that down. How is it like Peter in the black suit? Break that down.
Like it was Peter turning into Venom.
Right.
Meaning,
okay.
like, if you keep leaving me on scene as if I'm one of your fucking hoes, then I'm gonna get angry. And I made it obvious that I don't like being left on red. But their excuse is like, I'm literally traveling right now, which is true. They are traveling. But it's like, how can you leave? Like, you left me on red for 3 days.
Get on planes and shit like that. The sonic vibrations would kill him.
Okay, so what do I do? Do I just like let Venom be fucking rude and let it go, or do I keep trying?
Venom's probably dead because if he got on a plane, he's fucked.
Okay, well, I'm on Japan time. Get out of here. They don't want you, man.
Oh, is Fidel there?
Instead, yeah.
How is Fidel not here, but Aru's here?
Well,
Fidel's on Aru's microphone, apparently.
No. We had the entire podcast done with essentially, and Fidel's here. I'm putting this. I am making this movement. We exile Fidel and we replace him with Aru because at least Aru is showing up and Fidel isn't.
That is honestly, I'm fine with that. I think we've even talked about that before.
Roger
Nothing
said they don't give me
against Nothing against Aru at all. Nothing against
Roger said you guys would all give me good advice, and I've not gotten any good advice, and I don't know what to do. My feelings are very hurt. I've never pursued a guy in my life.
This has
before,
to be
and this is
a
the
purebred
first time.
Doge alt. Like this is the exact same.
Okay.
Right?
Here's the thing, right? If you really think Venom is the symbiote for you, then you got to hit up Venom. But if you don't give a fuck either way, then you don't give a fuck either way. Make up your mind.
No, I mean, no, I give a fuck. That's why I'm saying I give a fuck. My feelings are hurt.
Then you gotta be like, and you gotta talk to Venom then.
But every time I talk to Venom, he leaves me on red, and I feel stupid and pathetic.
Then at some point you gotta decide.
Say something he's interested in. Then.
Right. What are you
Say
talking?
You got
money?
Peter Parker over there.
No, right. but Shofu, he literally came up to me at a party, and then he's the one that DM'd me first.
Okay, what's that mean?
And I ignored him, so he went out of his way to like get my attention, and then I give him attention back, and it's like, well, what the fuck, man?
But you ignored him the first time. Maybe he's getting revenge on you.
No, I didn't ignore him. I never ignored him.
Just said that.
No, I left him on red now. Now I'm not responding. After everything, because, I mean, for me, it's like, if you don't respond, then you're just rude. You're being rude to me. For what?
Well, no, sometimes people see things, and you know they see it, but they're not good at responding.
Maybe he just don't give a fuck, man.
Yeah, can we end this bit?
Look, here's
it's definitely not a bit. No,
here's my personal opinion. Fault, by the way. I think you should just continue ignoring him. There are plenty of great fish in the sea. Just don't bother. Just move on.
Sure,
it's not worth the time or effort.
Not him.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's very rare for me to like get feelings for someone. So when I do, I'm like, oh, like,
Fidel,
okay,
how does this make you feel, Fidel? As Aru's husband, how does this make you feel, bro?
Can we not?
All right. All I'm saying, okay, is, if it's bothering her, she can see it through to the conclusion instead of wondering.
But I'm saying, like, as her husband, how does her going after another guy in front of you?
What the fuck?
How does that make you feel, bro? That's what I'm saying.
As a man, how does that make you feel?
He's like a brother to me.
As a man, bro, she probably weird.
From Alabama? Y'all cousin funny.
You nutty for
that. This is wild.
Hey, look, she probably weird though, fool.
Domestic
Man,
violence.
I'm waiting for them rabbits to announce that we're making Space Jam 3. I don't know who we're going to be seeing that with.
What are you talking about, brother?
What?
Where going on, bro?
Roger, you had me join because you said everyone would give me good advice, and Virum's the only one that has made me feel decent.
I think Miguel's giving you good advice. Virum's made you good advice.
Good advice has nothing to do with whether or not you.
Is it because he's British?
It has nothing to do with
Maybe.
Yes.
No, but you guys haven't given any advice.
What do you mean? I
gave you advice.
I told you.
He's not giving you good advice.
If you actually, you know what I'm saying, if that's the symbiote for you,
listen.
Go ahead.
This is what
but
you
if
do.
you think that's too much effort, that's it. Like
Alright, this is what you
it's
do,
a
man.
simple
It's
choice.
not that it's too much effort. It's that I don't want to be
I have
like
a
if
surefire
the dude's
way.
not interested.
Pull
Hey, what's the surefire way?
Pull up on him in a Spider-Man outfit.
Uh-huh.
And that's it.
She did.
I did.
do that.
Oh, you did that already?
You literally did that?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It's
She
over
was
for you
at a
then.
party where she saw that she was wearing a fucking symbiote fit.
Oh no.
Dang, man. It's over then at that point.
Here's the thing, right?
No,
you
no,
either,
because after that, he's the one that went into my DMs and started messaging me,
Yeah,
bitch.
but now it's over. So.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the in-person buff is no longer there. I had the buff, and then now it's gone, and I don't know what to do.
Did you try to take him to Rainforest Cafe?
Just a rabbit
And
fucker.
listen,
He would've
he
been-
did.
hey, yo,
wait,
I know,
he did.
what?
I'm just reading
He
the
did.
chat. The chat said you're a rabbit
He
fucker.
did.
Chad said that
he
I was
did
pooping my
ask-
pants on your stream the other day. I don't know what was going on there.
He did ask how long I would be in LA for, and then if I lived in LA.
So who is Venom?
I just don't think it's that
How
complicated.
does
You
it make
gotta,
you feel, bro?
yeah, you got.
No,
yeah,
Joe,
Fidel,
what
as
are
a
you
man,
doing, man?
I just want to
Leave
know.
me alone, man. Leave me alone, man.
You're not
I gave
answering my question,
thought.
bro.
Listen, I answered the question.
No, you
bro. I
didn't.
just said let her finish her journey,
leave me
man. What do you
alone.
want me to
I'm
do,
saying.
man?
The second leave me alone, I heard a tinge of sadness, and it made me uncomfortable. I didn't like that.
That was everything.
I didn't like that.
No, I did. That shit was fire.
This is crazy.
All I'm saying is, Aru, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta make up your mind. Is this the kind of
No,
is this
I
the
know,
kind of symbiote?
I know.
Is this the kind of symbiote you want?
Yes.
Is this the kind of symbiote that you want?
Yes.
Then you can't complain.
Oh,
if
that's
you really
what
want it,
If,
then you
if
gotta
you
see
can't
it
complain. If that's the kind of symbiote you want, then you can't complain. But if it's not, then it doesn't fucking matter anyway. So you gotta shit or get off the pot. You feel me?
Wait, so if I want it, I just gotta be content with him ignoring me?
No.
You
well,
gotta
the thing is, you have to
be
accept the fact that
patient
this
enough.
is how that person communicates.
Yeah, to weigh
Yeah,
out
for
their
sure.
responses.
If you're not okay with that, then you gotta, you know what I'm saying?
I'm okay with that if I had anything to like let me know they're interested. Because then if I know if they're interested, then I'm like, oh, I can be patient. Like they're clearly interested, but they're just busy.
But are
Whereas
they?
like I don't even have that.
Okay,
Well,
well,
that's what I'm
just-
saying. If I
but
had
have
that,
you-
then
time.
I
Have
could
you told
be
the symbiote
patient.
that? Have you told the symbiote
Sounds
that?
like you
Messaging
realize
shofu.
this. Anything you do
Yeah.
beyond this point is your own goddamn fault.
Facts.
I do know a
How do you
surefire
feel
way that'll
about,
get him interested, though.
How do you feel about Scott Pilgrim?
Fuck
Scott Pilgrim is peak, bro.
Oh my god.
I haven't watched it yet. No spoilers.
Scott Pilgrim is
Wait,
peak.
we
Don't
can't talk
spoil
about
it,
Scott
it's peak.
Pilgrim.
We're not
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
I was just gonna say that I think a surefire way to get the guy interested in you is to play the Cypher warm-up Skydrop, which just recently
Yes,
came out, which I think is
sir.
absolutely incredible. A nice little warm-up for the new Pokemon Cypher. A couple really good bars that were in that, that they're gonna drop like the
Like
Cypher,
what?
even though the Cypher
Like
didn't
what?
already drop. Gonna patch it up like Scarlet and Violet. I thought was pretty good. I'm gonna say stretching her neck like Executor was quite good as well. That's a pretty good line.
How do you feel about Scoot in that video?
Scoot is always my favorite because Scoot has been a longtime friend of mine for years. I've known him for about a decade, and he can do no wrong. So I've been friends with Scoot longer than you. So I'm gonna be on Scoot's side no matter what.
What?
If you're gonna,
What?
if you're gonna say something bad about Scoot,
He's talking about the fucking honkers he was holding at the end of the video, bro.
What's wrong with that? I have no problem with that whatsoever. I mean, why would that be an issue?
He was double glizzed up, bro.
What's wrong with that though? There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. I didn't know I like you too, Tito. I'm
Them
just
damn
saying,
porkers he was eating, man.
Like, what did I do? That
was
boy
in
boy
defensive
boys.
mode.
that was really crazy.
Yeah.
So Aru, I have a question for you. Don't
I'm a
mind.
legend right off the box, man. That was honestly pretty good.
Or did she just be Aru?
Oh
Excuse
yeah,
me?
I'm here.
So
here,
since you're here, we never got a chance to talk about this. How do you feel about Tekken 8 and the last character they just announced?
Oh yeah, I love Reina. She looks very cool.
That's
If you-
Heihachi.
She
What
looks
you
very
talking about?
cool. She's like Heihachi's daughter. Is what the
No,
leak.
that's Heihachi himself.
Oh, that's his daughter. Is what the leak said.
Yeah, probably. I don't know how he gets so many illegitimate children, but
Yeah, he's a whore.
Because he's out here fucking.
Heihachi's a little whore.
how do you feel about the mechanics? Because you've played the betas, and we haven't really gotten a chance
I
to
think
get you
she's
on
like
to talk about it.
Asuka. She's like Asuka and Heihachi had a baby. I don't know. I mean, Asuka got done dirty because I don't know how anyone could play Asuka after Reina's out.
She'll probably still have some loyalists.
Well,
Yeah, but like that's it pretty much. But even then, like I feel like once people play Reina, they're gonna stop meaning Asuka.
Well, since Roger's back. Okay.
No, I'm back. I'm back.
Roger went to go grab the Pokemon cookies.
I was actually. They're delicious. $7 per cookie,
But
worth
what
every
flavor
penny.
are they? No one has told me that.
Never mind. I'm
Who
not going to
gives
say
a
what I was
damn,
about to say.
bro?
Wait. Never mind. I am
Again,
a chocolate
who?
chip. They were chocolate chip.
All right, man.
Yeah.
I'll see you in the streets.
Yeah.
What?
By the way, wait, where's Fidel? Aru, wasn't Fidel just here?
But I don't want to put it on speaker.
Whoa, I don't know what the heck is going on. I was going to ask you guys what is happening. Okay, I wanted to ask Fidel about
Yeah.
Mario RPG.
Oh yes.
What you think of it so far?
Can I put this on?
Go on the computer. This is my phone.
Okay, all right, I'll tell you. Okay, so I'm
But I
about.
haven't played it, so you're gonna spoil
I'm not gonna
it.
spoil it. I'm gonna talk about it in broad terms. I can do that. So I'm about 5 hours into the game. I have 3 of the 7 stars. As someone who's playing this kind of basically first time, because I last played it when I was like a kid on WiiWare, and I like did not give a shit about what was going on.
Kid on WiiWare. I'm gonna shoot myself, bro.
Also, I don't think was it ever on the Wii? I don't think it was ever on the Wii.
It was on Virtual Console.
I don't think it was. I think it was on SNES Classic. I don't think it ever got released on Virtual.
No, it was on Virtual Console.
I heard
no?
someone else say it was on Wii, but I
Yeah,
didn't
no,
see
it was
Really?
definitely on Virtual Console. Yeah.
I'm gonna look really quick.
Dude,
I don't
Virtual
believe-
Console had everything in the fucking world, dude.
Let me see. Mario RPG.
That's when companies
Virtual
didn't care about remastering their own stuff, so they let Nintendo have it.
People in my chat also had it on Wii VC.
Oh yeah, I guess it says.
It was
no,
also
it
on
said
Wii U.
it was Wii U Virtual Console. It
Yeah.
said it was on Wii U Virtual Console
That makes it worse, bro.
and the SNES Classic Edition. Yeah. Oh no, it was Wii Virtual Console in
No,
2008.
it was
as
Wii.
well.
It was 100%
Yeah.
Wii because I had it on the Wii.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. So no, playing it now, the game is like charming as hell. Like what's crazy about the game that I adore is the way it like presents itself as an SNES game with like 3D models is so cool. Because like we're used to like like HD 2D kind of doing that now, but seeing like a game with like 3D models still stylize itself as an SNES game, like even in movement and everything, so like it's so awesome. Like I love that so much. The soundtrack is incredible. Obviously Yoko Shimomura, GOAT. The combat system is very fun. It's definitely like obviously because it was the first one to do it, it's like a simple down version of the Paper Mario Luigi, like pressing A to do something. But it's fun. Like the battles are super fun. Music is peak. I enjoy the gameplay. It's never frustrating. Like it's awesome. Like I genuinely love it.
Right on.
The
I also
presentation is my favorite.
I have to agree with you too. I think the other thing about it that makes it really charming is the fact that they kept the goofy little animations from the
Yes.
SNES game, like the way they're running
100%.
around in little squares and stuff. Or
Yeah.
I'm 2 stars in at this point. I only had the chance to do like one stream because it's been kind of a busy week. But I am loving it so far. I think to me
It's
it
so
feels
good.
like, as somebody who has played it initially, which I think is like why I wanted to hear Tito's perspective of it when he was basically just like it's weird, is I think when you grow up with the game or you've played the game before. What?
Are you okay?
Asshole.
What happened?
Oh, domestic
Nothing.
violence.
I had these in my ears, and then he grabbed my phone from me and fucking
Oh, bro.
turned off my Bluetooth.
Murder was the case.
Domestic violence.
Domestic
Don't
violence.
grab my phone again.
Sorry, man.
Hey, I need y'all to mute and take this shit somewhere else. All right. What's going on right
Shofu, just because you're single doesn't mean that I am.
Damn!
But why do I have to hear what you guys are talking about? I don't give a fuck if I'm single or not. What?
I forgot. What's your problem, man? Leave Shofu alone.
But you don't even know what's going on with Venom. You're talking about
that was an
you over here
intrusive
talking
thought.
about Venom.
I'm not tripping at all. I just don't need to be involved.
I thought
Shofu's that guy, bro. Don't fucking make fun of my voice,
sorry.
Shofu,
That
bro.
was an intrusive thought. I'm
He's
sorry.
him.
I'm sorry. Jesus
I can't believe it.
Anyway,
I see
Mario
it's better than
RPG
the
is
future,
very good,
He-
and I highly recommend for people to play it.
The show's
And the music is great, and the visuals are cool, and the animations are nice. And if Zeph was here, we would talk about it more, but Zeph left because of whatever is going on the other line. So,
He
with
was
that,
tired of this bullshit. That's why.
I don't know. He kind of drawn the call tired of it, to be honest. he heard
the Game Awards talk, he was
heard
kind of
Game
done.
Awards, and he immediately
That
was,
is true.
was sick
That
of
is
it.
true.
Well, I think
so-
he's really bad too big too. So he's probably short fuse.
Oh,
But without spoilers for Scott Pilgrim, if you like Scott Pilgrim, you'll love this. If you didn't like it initially, this will not change your mind.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Well, do they, without spoilers, do they change a lot of the story?
Yes.
Yes.
That's all I need to know. Because I heard someone
but, like,
refer to it. I heard someone refer to it as the FF7 remake to FF7.
It is the FF7.
No, I wouldn't.
No. It is the
call it
FF7
that.
to Scott Pilgrim.
No, I wouldn't even call it that because that implies that like
Yeah, I wouldn't
it's
call
a
it that either.
longer version of the same story, but that's not the case. It's like it's a different thing.
Got it. Got it. All right, I'll keep that in mind.
I'll also say that if you haven't seen any of the other Scott Pilgrim media, so like the
You
live
should
action
see-
film by
you should.
Edgar Wright and all the comics or whatever, yeah, you should definitely
I would
either
definitely
watch the
read
film or read the comics before watching the series.
Bare minimum,
Definitely
watch the
appreciate it
movie.
more. Definitely appreciate it more if you do.
I've read the graphic novel and I loved it, and I've seen the movie too. But I like the original graphic novels more than the film.
Dude, the way like the animation's unbelievable. The way it's like literally the comic like to life is unbelievable.
Dude, I
Like,
loved
every
episode
frame.
4. Episode 4 was so good.
Yes, I know exactly the movie thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Well, right
Scott
on.
Pilgrim talks about Sonic, so he's the
Yeah.
best.
Before we
That's
go,
his pickup line. You know, Sonic the
Pickup
Hedgehog.
line.
You always
Yeah,
got to find a way to bring up Sonic. Right?
Hey, man,
Does that work for you, McDareth? When you ask people about Sonic, does that work for
Did you
you?
think I'm gonna start? You think I'm
The
gonna talk to someone
relationship?
first?
That's what I
Stranger.
do.
Stranger danger, Roger.
That is true. You did say that before. You said literally
speaking
said
of,
Stranger
speaking of
Danger.
FF7 remake,
Yes.
as a general plug for everyone on the podcast or listening on Spotify, or specifically those on fucking in the Twitch chat, all you chatters over there, I will be running in December a charity stream for all December, not obviously not continuous, but a charity drive. I will be playing Blind FF7 the original. I've never played it. Okay, I never watched any of that shit. I played Kingdom Hearts and I thought Cloud was from Kingdom Hearts until very recently. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to be donating 10 cents for every minute it takes me to complete the game. Not 100%, but just from beginning to end the story. So we'll also be doing a donation drive and all that stuff. So yeah, so I did the math. The game's about 36 and a half hours on average. So you do that minutes, about 2,000 minutes. So estimated, I'm at least donating 200 to charity to, you know what I'm saying, get some kids who don't got nobody to buy them gifts and shit. Get them some gifts. You know what I'm saying? More details to come, but twitch.tv/TOKMF. If you would like to donate, all that shit, we're gonna make sure kids have a nice ass Christmas and shit. 'Cause capitalism sucks.
And are you giving them the money directly, or are you putting it in a savings account and then waiting on it for 10 years? I'm just curious.
I don't know. I have a friend who has some experience with this. So I'm
Got
gonna
it.
hit him up.
Got it.
So I'm gonna hit him.
Cool.
up.
Right on.
Yeah,
He's
good,
actually
good.
buying. He's actually buying all of them a bag of Pokemon's cookies.
There you go. Perfect. That's a great way to. Fantastic. All right. Well, what we are going to do, we're going to wrap it up here. Unless there's any
thing.
Oh, that's correct.
I know we've been teasing stuff for a while. People been asking us, "Oh, when's we gonna get new stuff?" The merch store is dead. So what I'll say is, pay attention to the Japan Time Twitter next month, early next month. Something's gonna be
January
coming.
6th might be an important date.
Don't do that.
Wait, bro, what?
Okay, goodbye.
Oh my God, bro.
Yeah, pay
Goodbye,
attention.
goodbye.
Later, Aru. So next month, some good's gonna happen. You could even say you might want to set an alarm for it. Pay attention.
Can we maybe even tease that right now? Could we maybe tease a?
Nah,
image?
let's wait.
You sure?
Yeah.
Wait, McDareth, I have a question. Can you look at the call chat?
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
Oh, that's yes, but that's.
That'll be in January as well.
That's
Yeah, that'll
January.
be January.
Yay! Perfect timing.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
I'll wait. I won't.
This is what's coming next month.
Goodbye.
Is something for that. But yeah.
Who's that?
Yeah. I'll be there. Bye-bye.
Hi.
And then Shofu, I want to ask you one more question before we stop. Okay. The people want to know. All right. We're nearing the end of 2023. We're getting close.
Yeah.
Any hint, whatsoever, anything about the cipher whatsoever.
That shit dropping in 2023, man.
That's it? That's all you're gonna give us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cipher warm up out. Go ahead and listen to that joint, man.
December 32nd,
Nigga
2023.
say, yeah.
Well, we'll be back in 2 weeks, probably to talk more about Mario
No, we
RPG.
won't.
Since most of it will be, yeah, we will. What are you talking about? That's January. Not January. Excuse me.
What?
Wow, I'm having a stroke. Excuse me. That is not January. It is. We'll be back on December 4th. December 4th.
What?
An episode of the show.
That's still
And-
wrong.
Oh, that is wrong, right? Because I won't be here. Correct. I will be in New York, so I won't be.
That's why I said no, we won't.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I won't be here.
I'm the only sane one here, man.
Are you guys gonna do a
Why would you
Chinatown?
leave me out like that?
What do you mean?
Okay. We could do December. Okay, so December 11th still works. That works out. Let's do.
We'll
that.
do the 11th. We'll do December 11th.
Yeah, that still works.
Is there gonna be a Chinatown on the 4th?
I don't know.
You got Chinatown money?
I mean, yes.
Oh, okay, then bet.
It's the cipher. Yeah.
Oh, true.
What?
All right,
Actually,
wrap
yeah.
it up, bro.
When is the Game Awards exactly? I don't even remember.
December 7th.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we'll be talking
11th,
about
11th works perfect. Yeah.
Yes, we'll be talking about everything that won at the Game Awards, the reveals, all that good stuff, Mario RPG. It's going to be a good show. Take it easy for the next 2 weeks. There will be other good stuff coming, though, to the Japan Time YouTube channel, which, once again, if you subscribe, you get an option to, or not an option, you get the potential to win a hat, a Japan Time hat, which is going to be kind of cool. Yeah. All right, good night, everybody. Anybody want to take us out with anything?
Are we giving War Champ credit for the show?
No.
Yes.
He was here. He was talking.
I'm asking.
Yes.
Oh, we are? Okay.
All right,
he gets
yeah,
credit
then
then.
cool. All right, cool.
He
So
discussed
Ricky's
a lot
losing.
during the Game Awards discussion.
Oh, right. I just could. Yeah.
Yeah, he was here. He was
cool
here.
mode.
So Ricky is like losing
No,
for the
no,
year
he's
then,
no,
right
he's
now.
cooked.
Wow.
It's like
okay.
one more
He's
show
only
this
one
year,
behind.
so-
Dang.
He's one behind.
So he can come back if he
After
makes
this
the next
episode, he's
one.
one behind.
I guess, yeah.
If War Champ doesn't miss another show, there's no way Ricky can get.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Dude,
All right, Ricky.
It might come down to the very last episode.
It really might. Yeah. I think they'll both make a point to
What's
be
the
there though for the
chat,
last one.
Who do you think is gonna? Who do you think is gonna be a tie? You think it's gonna be Ricky or you team War Champ? Real quick, you team War
I
Champ?
actually would like to know.
You team Ricky or you team nobody?
Well, I guess
they're both a loser.
real fast while that's going on, can we talk about this? If we're doing December 11th, the next show is the 25th. This is not happening. So I guess
we're
are
not
we
doing
gonna do
Christmas,
One,
no.
Are we gonna do one later that week or just skip and then it's the January?
Later in the week would probably be better.
Later in the week could be good.
I do
for
think
sure.
there should be
All right.
one before the end of the year.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm down with that too. Okay.
We could do it like the day before New Year's Eve would be kind of fun. The 30th.
I
Might
will
be
not
busy.
be here.
Oh, actually,
Y'all
oh
do whatever you want.
no. You said that. Now I'm thinking about it. I can't do the 30th either.
I will
We'll
not.
find a
Me-
way.
Me being here is inconsequential. It's really just.
Yeah.
a joke.
And
Which
that
probably got it.
is why you should play Mario RPG.
Thanks, guys, for listening to the My Favorite Murder.
You've been listening to the H3 podcast hosted by Ethan Klein. Tune in next week for the next episode of the 8-4 Play podcast
You've been
with me, your
listening
host,
to-
Mark McDonald.
You've been listening to Star Talk.
This is the Slash Film podcast. It's funded by listeners like you. I'm David Shen. Thank you so much for listening.
That I don't know why this bit gets me.
I don't know any other podcast.
This shit's getting worse every episode.
It is. It is getting pretty bad. Yeah. Who's your favorite Pokemon?
There's now bi-weekly 9/11 references. We talk about Sonic every episode.
Okay, you can't compare those two.
Yeah, I definitely can. No. I definitely can.
They do feel.
That's just whoa. Okay.
Okay.
The show's over, right?
Yeah, it's done.
Bin Laden must have had a picture of Sonic on him.
Bro. What are you doing?
Not while Shofu is still live, man.
I don't even hear what he said.
Oh my
I need
God.
this. I need it cut. I know what you got to do, but cut it. Gotta be
No, do not
Vanilla,
cut that.
Vanilla, keep that. Keep it in. If you cut that out, I'm gonna be mad at you and you're fired. And I will make sure. I will make sure that McDareth. I will make sure you will. I'm telling you, you will actually be fired for that. I will. I will make sure that McDareth never pays you another
Look at
cent.
these
I just need you to know that.
As the one who's covering this, cut it.
No, don't cut it. I'm telling you, don't cut it right now. You will never see a cent of any other thing you ever do for us ever again. Don't cut it.
God,
that's so wild. What?
You'll be too broke to buy Pokemon's cookies. Don't do it.
What is
he might. I mean, he might be already.
Vanilla's got bank. Vanilla's making bank.
Black.
I'll tell you, not after the best of series. He's
chat. When you go to Haunter shit,
no. What is this thing? What is this camera angle?
What is
Why is his
doing?
phone like?
Token hand rubs.
What is this angle, bro? You got the anime angle.
My bro.